What's up, you guys? Back again. Another episode, Hendo Podcast on Hendo Unplugged. And we have some special guests in the building. Before we even get there, I got to see what's up with my boys, man. What's going on, you guys? What's going on? We got Mike in the building. We got my boy Tyrell in the building. Terrell in the building. We have my boy Q back in the building. What's up, you guys? Missed you. Hey, man, before I ever start, man, I just want to let you guys know I miss y'all, man. Last episode was so dope. You know what I'm saying? We did some good numbers last episode. We appreciate you. Appreciate the support, everything. And I miss you guys, man. This is the best part of my week right now. You know what I mean? But how you guys know? We got some young ladies in the house, some fresh meats.
Don't say that way.
Hey, they look nervous as shit right now.
Hey,
they look nervous.
She said, I gotta go, girl. That's all I know for. I just came here to dance for y'all, and that's it.
Young ladies, please, beautiful young ladies, please don't be scared, man. You guys look nervous. This is a safe zone, as Mike would say.
Safe zone.
This is a safe zone. Hey, what's going on? Hey, let's start with my boy Q, man. How you doing, bro? What's new? How was your weekend?
I'm cooling.
How was it, man? What's new with you, bro?
All right, so first of all, Mardi Gras tomorrow. Happy festival, happy carnival, everybody. Happy Mardi Gras.
Happy Mardi Gras. Hey, talk about your restaurants. You guys are doing some themes and things like that. Some parties.
Yeah. So Louisiana Purchase, we got Mardi Gras party. I think it starts at 12. Going all the way to. We got all kind of dope shit. We got like snowballs. We got hand grenades. We got big ass Bourbon Street drinks and all kind of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ali Tay gonna be the DJ. So check it out. You know, he gonna have it jumping. You know what I'm saying? So we got Louisiana Purchase with that. We also got a band, saxophone players, all kind of shit. Gonna be fine.
That's dope. That's dope.
That pretzel got me. But anyway.
You hit the back of your throat.
But anyway, other than that, also in Oceanside at Q&As, we got another Mardi Gras party. So make sure everybody pull up if you in that area, or even if you in South area, you want to go up. We got a bunch of we got some guests or whatever from LA. We got some LA guests coming through. We got some people from Orange County and all that kind of shit like that. It's gonna be dope though. We got Dashay. Shout out by Cali, gonna be a DJ.
Shout out to Dashay, man. That's my girl.
Shout out to Dashay.
Well, he's DJ Cali when he DJs.
All right, DJ Cali.
Yeah, DJ Cali. Yeah.
Oh, excuse us.
I know her excuses. Anyway, DJ Khaled. Then we got Cool Breeze. We got a second line band. Food, of course, all kind of shit. Mike Sanders gonna have his birthday over there. We got Brady up top. We got Terrell, the man at SD, gonna be in the building, of course.
Hey,
you know,
let us
go. So you know, we got a bunch of heavy hitters gonna be up there in North County. Also, High Definition is throwing some shit up there too. So it's gonna be a dope little scene, man. You know, it's our first one in Oceanside, and you know, it's like our fourth one in Louisiana Purchase. So it's gonna be fine. You know,
that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Terrell, what's up, bro? Before we get started, man, how was your weekend?
Oh man, it was cool. Nah, it was cool. Nah, yeah, it was cool. It was a good weekend.
And so that means it's been a real good weekend for Terrell then.
It was nice. And it was All-Star weekend and all that stuff too.
Yeah.
Nah, it was cool.
I remember back in the day, man, we had All-Star weekend here in San Diego, bro. It was cracking. Oh, was that Super Bowl? That was Super Bowl.
It was Super Bowl, yeah.
Super Bowl.
I was like, wait, All-Star.
Bro, Super Bowl was crazy.
It was crazy.
That was some best times I ever had,
I've been thinking, like, which one's better between All-Star Week and Super Bowl? Because I know, like, it's funny because the last time Super Bowl was in New Orleans when Baltimore played 49ers. Mm-hmm. And we had All-Star Weekend that same year. And it was literally like Super Bowl, Mardi Gras, All-Star Weekend all in the same week. Mm-hmm. Then something happened with Charlotte and it doubled back the next year and came back. And I was like, man, All-Star Weekend really lit. Like, All-Star Weekend lit. Yeah. So, but is it more lit than Super Bowl, though?
But I don't know. I can't speak on that, but
probably is.
Probably is.
Yeah, just because the NBA players, their faces are more like recognizable out there. So like they parties and like the celebrities that they pull in for their individual like parties, they're bigger than Super Bowl ones.
Yeah, especially in San Diego, that shit was popping, bro.
It was.
That's crazy. 50 Cent was down there. Wait, that was hot too, bro.
Yeah, everybody was down there. Yeah, Diddy was down there.
Yeah.
I remember all that shit.
My guy Mike, what's happening, baby?
Nothing much.
The official Black SD magazine is in the house.
Official Black magazine.
Sorry, man. My fault.
Run that back. Run that back.
Hey,
Run that back.
run that back. Official black.
Remember, the city didn't like that.
We want him to come back.
We can cut that part out, right?
It's okay. Hey, that's the past.
So let you guys know, Mike had a magazine here in San Diego, and it was pop. It's still popping, but he moved to LA now, so because he's bougie, so it's all good.
Not bougie. It's called branding. San Diego does not have a good brand for anything black, so that's just that. Literally, really, I promise y'all, it's just facts. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I honestly just took this weekend to chill and reset my week, so I was just relaxing. Doing nothing.
Yeah.
He's at party coming soon.
Yeah. You know what?
Absolutely. Let's get to these current events, man. Let's get this show rolling.
Wait, did you introduce the ladies?
Oh, my fault, man. God damn.
Jesus.
Hey,
said y'all don't even need to be here. Look, girl in the back, she gonna be like, "Girl, we could go then." Like,
how rude of me.
wrap this up now.
How rude of me, guys. I'm sorry,
tone,
man. I'm
y'all.
sorry.
Remember the cookout scene, the boys in the hood with the food ready. All the dudes got up first.
Gotta eat too.
Hey. Bro, we had the last episode was so good, man. I'm so excited, bro, for this one.
I see. You see, you about to pre-com. So
young ladies, can you introduce yourself, please? We'll start from the far. Introduce yourself. What do you do? How you contribute to San Diego?
My name is Nia. I do hair and I'm in property management.
Okay, all right. Hey, welcome to the show. Yeah.
Thank you.
Who we have here?
I'm Dea. I do like self-model management and nails to the side.
Okay, all right. Hey, man, welcome to the show. You know, I'm sorry I didn't introduce you guys. You know what I mean? Like I said, I was a little excited, to get the show going. But we appreciate you guys for coming on and contributing and kicking it with us for this evening. But let's get to it. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today, actually. Before we even start, man, let's talk about this. You ever heard about this? You guys heard about the Chris Brown situation?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, what up, girl?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk to you guys about that. Chris Brown is in the news again because I guess he's doing a song. I forget what's his name.
Featuring with
Chloe
Chloe
Bailey.
Bailey.
Is it Chloe Bailey?
Yeah, she has a song and he's featured on it.
Right. So she's featured on it, and I guess the feminists came out and they're trying to counsel Chris Brown again.
Yeah.
So to make a story short, man, I just wanted to ask you guys, and I want to get your opinion. What do you guys think? Chris Brown was like 17 years old when he beat up Rihanna or allegedly beat up Rihanna, and now until this day, it's like what 15 years ago, and he's still been held accountable or being counseled for what he did back then. Is it though? If somebody do something bad in their younger days, would you still like hold them? Still counsel them to this day? Is it? What do you guys think about that?
I will say this. When you look at Chris Brown as an artist, and yeah, what he did was wrong, but he's also done amazing things for amazing people. 7th Street are amazing artists, right? She even tells a story where after she's been in several girl groups, right? All of them flopped. She's in the studio. Chris Brown's in the same one. This is her first time ever meeting him. They work on some stuff, and then her stuff made onto the next album. He gave her like all the residuals to something like that, right? She said on the Breakfast Club. So I think the thing is, we can't just isolate the artist and the person, especially when they have done good things, especially for other women too. I think it's just harder when people bring it up. So when Keely is like bringing that up, you could keep it to yourself. You don't have to listen to the song. You don't have to listen to the song, and it takes away from the other female artists because Chloe invested in that. Right. If her and her team, and Chloe is a young Black woman who has Black women in her family, a mother and stuff, and is also raised under Beyonce and them. So I believe if her team would have said, Chloe, this is not a good look because of X, Y, Z, she wouldn't have done it. So somewhere people signed off and said, it's okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me, because I didn't explain it right, man. I can explain it right. So let me reiterate that. So can you be forgiven? I guess I was trying to say that. Can you be forgiven for things you've done in your youth? You know what I mean? Like, especially bad things. You beat a woman, allegedly. can you be forgiven later on down in life? Would you forgive that person?
There was pictures. It wasn't allegedly.
Well, yeah.
He said it wasn't made up. It was actually real life.
So the question is, can you be forgiven later on down the line?
I believe you can. I mean, you know, like, yeah, he put in the work to, you know, clean all that up and whatever. So yeah, he should be forgiven. And the old girl, man, she cloud chasing. I don't like her no way. Yeah. She had just brought up something where she smashed like 3 of the members of B2K, like all that. Like, she needs attention.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever she has to say is trash.
Yeah. What you guys think? What you got, young ladies? What you guys think? Because I mean, I need to get a woman's perspective because, you know, he beat a woman up. You know what I mean? So, I mean, would you think a guy can be forgiven for doing something so heinous? You know, like back in his youth.
Well, he could be forgiven, but I mean, not to hold a person accountable at all. But like, if he has those ways of like, you know, just like a warning sign, if he has those ways, then maybe that's just a sign. But yeah, always forgiven.
Yeah. What do you think, my friend?
I feel like he can be forgiven, especially he's not the same person. We can't sit here and say that people change and not willing to see the change in people. And I feel like he's changed.
What do you say, Courtney? You sound like you
man.
are kind of torn.
I'm kind of torn on
wait,
it.
homegirl with the blunt back there, she was shaking her head.
I'm not too much into topics trending and stuff like that. But didn't Chris Brown didn't he have an altercation with another female
Right.
after Rihanna?
I mean, that's the thing.
Yeah, but
That's what
that
I'm
was still
saying.
years ago. Like,
Well,
what has
what was
happened?
it?
What happened yesterday? What happened last week?
Well-
what happened a year ago? Nothing.
Right.
Like,
Right.
why are we still on this?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man. I'm
And
kind of torn on
Rihanna played a
this.
part in it as well. Like, they both were abusive towards each other.
I think he was
Yeah.
17, and with fame and all these things, there's so many
Yeah.
things that's going on.
He was
we have
still
to,
young.
we have to
Right.
really
Think about
we have
that
to think
stuff.
about. That's a lot to take in. Whatever pressures, mental health.
I agree.
Yeah.
You know, it's not to make
Exactly.
an excuse for it, but I think we just act like that was a grown ass man. Like
Right.
we forget he came out wall to wall like 14. Like, you know, this
Right.
person has been.
Yes.
He
so,
was still experiencing life and everything.
Exactly.
So you still got to give him a chance.
yeah.
I don't know, man. But listen, I've done some dumb shit in my life, bro. I ain't never beat the shit out of a woman.
But see, that's you, Courtney. We don't.
But
that's-
listen, I agree with you. But think about it, Mike. Like, that's part of your character, though.
No, I don't think it's his character. I don't,
You
I
guys
don't
know?
think it's his character. You
No?
think he's in this industry? There's all these things. I think it's the relativity is all the way off
Right.
because we can't relate to that. I can't relate to
Right.
cameras being in my face.
Right.
I can't relate to being with another pop star. I can't relate to what pressures were happening. I can't relate to any of those things.
You're right, though. But still, you put in. I've been in situations that I've been slapped by a girl, like slapped the shit out by a girl. You know what I mean? And I didn't put hands on a woman, bro. Like, even when I was younger, I knew not to do that out of anything. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I've done some bad things, but there's some things I feel like you can't cross the line. That's one of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you
Because
can't
his
cross
the line.
situation did mess up his character.
Yeah, but to never be
Yeah.
like forgiven for it though.
Right.
I mean, yeah,
see
you're
her,
right.
don't know.
But
I
I
think-
mean, let's dig a little deeper in that, Terrell. So, like, for example, I mean, this might be extreme. Like what if somebody kills somebody you love? You know what I mean? Are you gonna forgive that person?
Okay,
That's
that is
okay. That
extreme.
you just yeah,
I
bro,
know,
you
I said
just
it.
killed
I said
them.
it.
That is extreme.
That's it. It's
Like,
extreme. I said it's extreme. That's why I gave a disclaimer. It's extreme.
Courtney went from food poisoning to purposely gave you arsenic.
Yeah, listen.
Now we like, wait, man.
Listen, that's why I gave that disclaimer. It's extreme, but that's the way I feel. Like, you know, to beat a woman though, bro. I have
Bro, I
never
feel like that's way different.
Yeah,
And then they was
it
damn near, they
is.
was damn near in the same weight class back then. And everything, bro. And, you know, yeah, they was in
And
that small car.
They both were going at it. It wasn't
Yeah.
just him.
So.
Yeah.
So you're saying that since if the girl put his hands on him, it's okay for him to put her hands on her?
Still
No,
not saying it's okay. Still
Right.
saying that you can't fucking compare that to killing somebody.
I know, that's
Bro,
what I said
they was
in the disclaimer.
fighting. They was fighting each other.
I gave a disclaimer that said it's extreme.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like I was trying to get a point of, you know, forgiving somebody. Like that's sometimes you can't forgive that. It's traumatic on somebody.
And sometimes you don't, but that's on for Rihanna, not for us.
Yeah.
That's true.
Right. That's something for her to speak on.
Yeah.
So.
But I mean, let's devil's advocate. He's a celebrity. He's a celebrity, so he's in the public eye. So it is for us.
I mean,
Yeah,
there is
it is.
there's a breaking point though. You know what I mean? I think it's like when Whoopi, when she was on The View and she made that comment, 'cause people, and she got a lot of backlash when it was like the Jay-Z and Beyonce and Solange on the thing, and she was like, you know, I'm not gonna hit nobody because I don't want nobody to hit me. And she made that reference to men and women, and she was like, because if you hit somebody, you're liable to get hit back, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that's where it's a different type of conversation, though. There should be the level of respect of man and woman and differences in strength and weight class, but at the same time, there has to be an understanding that if you hit somebody, you may be liable to get hit. And so it's just, we can't dissect when we want to be feminist or when we want to be, you know, cordial or anything. We have to have a real honest conversation and say, okay, well, if they were both in there doing that, you know, but it's not to take away from him doing that and the bruises in there.
Right.
It's easier said than done to go, if I've been in a situation, I'll just get out the car. You might be hella mad. Because think about it. If somebody stub your toe, you be pissed as hell. You be cussing at the bed when you stub your baby or pinky toe. Right. So you think if somebody really hits you that you like or you love and things are going on. And also, I think at the same time, we don't know what truly transpired. So it's all speculation. At least when you have footage of elevators.
We seen the pictures, Mike.
No, we seen the pictures of the aftermath. We don't know
that's because we're the audience, so we don't really know what they were going through or the altercations that they were dealing with. So
led up, we don't know the email, the text message, the your mama this, you do, and we don't know any of those things because
I don't know, man. I feel different, bro. I don't give a fuck. I've been, like I said, I've been slapped the shit out by girls, but
why you been slapped by girls?
I mean, that's part of it, man. Yeah, you do some dumb shit.
What you been doing?
I mean, I just feel like it would be different if he continuously.
Yeah, you abused that woman mentally.
I probably did.
You did.
Oh,
so that's
different.
Should you be forgiven?
Absolutely not.
Wow, you tore her down.
Absolutely not.
Broke her spirit.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Wow.
I hate her.
Hey, we discussed this already.
Yeah.
That's my
Wait, no, we really did this day. I'm gay. We do different things. See, it's different. It's acceptable. Remember, Q did say you're not a man with two hands to get choked. Q did say that.
All right, let's keep going. So this is the next topic, man. Then we'll get into individual questions. Let me go back to my main screen so you guys can see it too. So I wanted to talk to you guys about this too. OnlyFans, right? Before so this young lady, I guess her son, the school found out her son, somebody, I guess the school found out her mom, his mom had an OnlyFans account, and I guess he got suspended. You know what I mean?
That's stupid.
That's very stupid.
Right.
That's very stupid.
I want to get you guys. So, what's your opinions on this?
The principal was looking.
That's what it was.
Hey, before we even start, man, I was thinking about this. Can you imagine if your mom had an OnlyFans?
So let me tell you this. So my little cousin got in trouble, right? So he in school and they ribbing back and forth. So one of the kids got like a fresh little, you know what I'm saying? They in like 4th grade. So one of the kids got like a fresh little Louis backpack, right? So he's sitting there talking shit, and he was like, "Well, that's because my mom could afford it. That's because my mom could afford it." And my cousin was like, "He was like, well, your mom do OnlyFans." And he was like, "What?" It was like, "Yeah, everybody know that your mama hoe. She do OnlyFans." And so like the kid was like, got mad, and he tried to fight my little cousin or whatever. So.
Damn.
So I mean, you can't really fault the boy, but point is, like, I mean, a lot of moms do OnlyFans. So right. You can't really fault the mom for to suspend the boy for that. That's stupid.
Well, think about this though, man. Can you imagine if your mom did OnlyFans though? Can you imagine, like,
Well, I couldn't imagine my mother doing it.
I'm just saying though, like, you going to school.
My mom was
that's the new generation.
That's the new generation.
Yeah, that's these new young ladies. These new moms.
Oh my God! Could you imagine? Like, no, I can't imagine, but. Like, you going to school and everybody at your school, like, all your friends see your mom. They can pay $10-$20, whatever it is, and see your mom butt naked.
That is disturbing. That is nasty.
That's crazy.
That's
highly
so
disgusting.
Because you got to walk around the whole schoolyard like with that on your mind, and that's embarrassing.
That is nasty.
And that's where it's coming down to. That's where it's coming down to. These new generation, these kids.
Look at
it's not even really that new like that, honestly, though. Because if you think, it was just back before the internet. Like, like your mom could be a stripper, whatever. You know what I mean? And other kids would look down, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Like, your mom could be an escort.
Well,
it's all the same shit, but it's just
with somebody being able to see somebody's mama getting busted down open. Hell no.
Because it's video footage, so they get access to see it.
It's one thing to be like, I know your mama strip at Magic City. Cool, but you're too young to go there. Yeah, but I can go like this. See?
Right.
Look what his mom does on the thing.
So there's footage.
That's
crazy. All right.
That's totally.
That kid
well, back in the days, it was easier because you don't have footage, so no one would have proof proof of what your mom does.
Well,
but
that
now
Louis
it's
backpack
like,
says
okay.
a lot.
That Louis backpack do say a lot.
It's been saying a lot for decades.
Clearly, they going to a white school, so clearly, she's white. But I mean, I'm pretty sure that every 1 out of 5 kids' mom do some shit on him.
And you could, bro. Like I said, you could, but now they got access to it.
Yeah,
That's a different game, bro.
yeah. I mean,
I don't know. That's pretty much the interesting topics of the week, man. We can start, actually individual questions.
Well, I have something.
Yeah.
It's more like something that happened. You know what I'm saying? So my people that had like I said, a Mardi Gras party or whatever, and they was bucked up because like one of the little girls, she worked at one of the Walmarts on Chapatulas, and she had info, and she went back to the house or whatever, and all my cousins shit was in there, and they was like, oh yeah, she had info, this and this and this. But then when it came down to it, everybody was scared to touch her. So
They just wanted to run a train on her?
I don't know what they wanted to do, but I just know that they were scared of her. You know what I'm saying? They were scared. They was terrified. I don't know what she said. I don't know what was said. She probably was the one that was like, y'all run a train on me. Who knows? But all I know is they were scared to touch her, and my uncle called and he was laughing. He was like, man, these little niggas was scared as fuck. Therefore in this bitch, all she was talking about, I'm listening to back room, she talking about sucking dick and fucking the whole time. I was like, okay, first of all, you was listening in the back room. But he was like, yeah, that's all she was talking about. Like, they were scared. So is a man really like, men, we pride ourselves being sexual dominant, right? But when men come across women that is more sexually dominant, is that like a turn off, or is that like a turn down, or is that like a oh shit, back to reality? You know what I'm saying?
Like, do it make you guys nervous?
I know for some dudes it makes some dudes nervous.
Me. Y'all know
nervous?
me already. Y'all know.
Yeah.
Courtney, look, more than 2 partners. Courtney, like, what is wrong with you?
Absolutely.
More than one.
More than Courtney.
I can start with that one. Yes, it will. It will for girls, because I like to be in control. I like to control especially if we having sex or whatever it is, or the situation. I like to be in control. I want to feel like the man. I want her to kind of boost my ego in a way. You know what I'm saying? But when she's in control, I feel insecure.
So when she kicked down the door and be like, hey, come fuck me, you'll be like, no,
absolutely, bro.
Leave me alone.
Absolutely.
Leave me alone.
I was gonna say, like, you don't like him a little aggressive or something?
Nah, not too aggressive. Maybe a little aggressive, but maybe a little aggressive. You know what I mean? But not too aggressive. That'll scare me.
Yeah.
That'll scare me.
I don't like too aggressive either. It don't scare me, but yeah.
I mean, for a guy, of course, it's like, okay, you're too aggressive. Like, you're playing my role at this point, right?
Yeah. I had even in my past, man, I remember this girl that I was kind of kicking it with, and and she wanted to get down, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And she was kind of like pulling me to the bed, and that shit kind of turned me off, bro. I know.
You be doing too much, man. That's normal.
No, it was like she was just, like she wanted it too bad, bro. You know what I mean?
I thought guys would want that. You know, guys want that.
No, but Mike, like I wanted her to. I kind of want to chase a little bit. Like I wanted to,
But you're already in the bedroom.
No, we wasn't.
She was pulling where?
No, we was in the living room. We was in the living room.
I was in the vicinity.
But she was too aggressive with it though. It kind of like turned me off because I was like, damn, baby, like
the chase
tease me a little bit.
The chase is over. What do you mean tease? You were teased the whole week.
Bro, I remember she was like sucking my finger and shit. Like, it was weird, bro. She was like sucking my finger hard and shit. It was weird, bro.
Okay, now the sucking the finger thing, that's a little different because I ain't about to suck somebody's finger. I gotta look at your nails and shit.
I don't like that.
I gotta see your cuticles. I need to, I don't know if you wash your hands every time you say doors.
Nah, she was trying to let this nigga know that she ready.
Yes,
she's ready. Because you was probably sitting there acting all timid the whole time. So she was trying to do something. She's like, man, how did I get you going? That's everybody telling you, like, I really want to suck your dick. You ain't all that. I'm your belt buckle. You just.
Damn, Courtney, did you put your hands over her face when she slid your panties down? Damn, nigga.
Hey man, y'all make me feel bad, man. Damn.
No, she feel bad. She probably went home like this. What's wrong with
Right.
me?
Hey.
She's like, my pussy broke.
You supposed to flip the script. You supposed to go on attack mode.
So y'all never had a girl like over aggressive and you guys are you find that attractive? Like a girl was really over aggressive?
Yeah,
Q's from
you
New
know.
Orleans. That's how the women are out here.
I was fine with it.
Damn.
I've always been fine with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I probably be like, all right, that bitch wild. Well, yeah, like she ain't gonna be my girlfriend, but we just a couple more times. But I ain't finna hurt myself fucking with this one.
Right. So young ladies, I don't know why you call young ladies. I'm sorry. So being over aggressive, like Q was saying. So are you mostly the aggressive one, or you guys are more the passive ones?
It depends.
Yeah, it depends.
So let me ask you another question. I'm interested in asking. What makes you aggressive? If you are, when you do get aggressive, what makes you aggressive towards guys?
Like, do you mean a guy I'm dating or?
Oh, I mean, I don't know your situation. Whatever the situation is, you're dating or you're kicking it with the guy,
if it's
whatever
a guy
it is.
I'm dating, sometimes it could just be something that he's doing that could just
Yeah.
turn me on. And
Taking the garbage out.
I don't think that.
She said, I'm not basic. First and foremost.
But that nigga took the garbage out.
He opened the door for me, girl. He about to get all of this work. Like, he's opened the front door.
I don't know what it is, man. That's crazy. Another one you want to ask, or you good?
No, but that was on my mind. So I
got one. I got a question. This situation happened last week, and I wanted to bring this to the people. So I had a girl in here, and she farted, dude.
I smell. Me and Terrell smelled it when we walked in.
On the show?
Me and Terrell smelled
You
it.
On the show?
No.
Y'all were here? Oh, my God. Did everybody on the show?
So she farted, bro. She farted, and she thought it was cute, man. I was like,
What you
dude.
mean?
She was light
She thought it
skinned.
was cute.
Was she light skinned?
Hey, she was light skinned. She was light skinned
Hey,
though.
that's how the light skinned girl's ass, boy. I know the devil.
So she thought it was cute, and I was like,
What?
man,
What type of shit is
I
that?
never heard that.
bro.
She said, I've never heard.
Not at all.
My guy. So she thought it was cute, and I was thinking, like, if that was my girl, bro, I think I would have broke up with her right there.
What did she do?
Hey, hold on.
So you guys didn't get turned on?
So
Like,
wait, wait, how long would y'all have been together for you to
No,
know?
she was a client here.
Would you say if that was your girl
I say if she was my girl.
and she farted?
Oh, it's all right.
Your girl can't fart for you?
What kind of?
No, bro.
What kind of?
Wait, what kind of wait, can your wife fart?
That was my question, though.
Can your wife fart?
Absolutely not. I call her right now. She was farting in front of me.
Wait, what?
she's all human though, so what do you do? Do you want her to hold it?
Hey, that's what the question is. Can a girl fart in front of you? And you guys are cool with it?
All right, I got some questions.
Courtney.
That is a super turn on, bro.
Children, and she can't
She knows.
a little bit.
Let me tell you
She
something,
get
bro.
a whole divorce. Bitch, you farted. I smell it.
Let me tell you something, bro.
So was the girl in here? Was she like one of those? You know how the girls becoming a model? and
model.
shit?
She's a model.
So she had like the little G-string on.
I don't know what she had on. She had regular clothes
Why
on.
do you know
She had
like the
regular
type?
clothes on.
Why do you know the type?
Because that makes it more disgusting. That's why. Because if she was over here half naked and she just buzzed it out.
That's going to further description.
That's worse than she was just like walking in here like, you know what I'm saying? Like
She tooted, bro. She tooted. Cute.
Was it loud or?
It was loud, bro.
How did it
was
sound?
loud.
Loud too? That's crazy.
Hey, I can tell. I was
Was she
traumatized,
standing
bro.
up or sitting down?
Listen. She tooted. That shit was loud. It sounded sloppy. Motherfucker. Get her out of here, homie. Get her out of here. So the question is, now you got all the visuals. Now the question is, if that was your girl and she tooted like that, you'll keep her, homie. She's done, bro. Stop it.
So you just gonna break up with her
She's
over a fart?
done.
You wouldn't pull her to the
That's
side
fucking
and talk
disgusting,
to her,
homie.
like,
That's disgusting.
Yeah, I think she
you
needs
should just have a little
talk first.
conversation
The
with
one
her.
and done, you are a wild man.
Like,
Y'all be talking about me. I ain't
You
that
are a
bad after a
wild
while.
man to be like, no, you farted one time. That's
right,
a wrap.
it's done. That's
Now,
it.
Like, fuck you. You take these kids.
Right.
This
I
dog.
don't know. Hey, it was my wife. My wife knows not to fart in front of me though. She knows not to fart at me. But the question is though, if a girl farts in front of you,
That's crazy.
what would you guys do though? What would be the process? What would you guys do? You guys are cool with that or?
Man, it depends on the circumstance, man. Stuff be going on. Sometimes people, they be cleansing.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if you working out with like she doing squats and then actually like, bro, like
Lactose
damn, like, that was-
Not how he's explaining it though. He's explaining like she was mild on the set. She tooted up and like, you a nasty bitch now.
He trying to save her. He trying to save her, homie. No, that's disgusting, bro. That's a nasty ass girl, bro. That's disgusting.
Wow.
Isn't she gonna see this?
I hope so. I hope so. Listen, you dirty booty ass.
She like, I ain't coming there no more.
Hey, so women, so ladies, have you guys farted in front of a guy before?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's natural.
Nah,
Right. You're just
Absolutely
human.
not.
I mean, it depends how loud it
Y'all
is.
get
Man,
canceled.
that's why I was arguing with you because
Fuck
you're
all of that.
like, I'm
I
pretty
need to be
sure
comfortable
hers
with
is just like a
myself.
regular little fart. I'm sure she wasn't just like no.
Right. That sound like a semi truck.
Like 18-wheeler coming through.
So hey, I need to hear the story. Tell us a story when you farted in front of a guy.
Okay, that I don't have.
Nah, come on, let's hear the story.
I don't have a fart story.
First
That's
story.
like,
He was in
what?
he was in it from the back, and I was like, "Fuck, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming." I want to hear the stories. Come on, come on.
It hasn't happened to UQ.
No, it hasn't actually. I'm glad it hasn't either. But come on, hear the stories.
I need to hear something, man.
I mean, maybe number 2 is because I naturally use the bathroom with the door open, so
In front of a guy?
in front of everybody.
Oh,
hell
damn.
My mom
Hell
knows.
no.
Yeah, I'm just
It's
comfortable
over.
like that.
So okay.
It's natural. Everybody does it. Like, why are we
I mean, you're only
lying?
human at the end of the day. I mean,
Hold
If
on.
you
really
can't
does
take
it
me
first.
being
So-
free, then you're not for me.
Okay.
I like that.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
man, I'm putting that on the shirt.
Hey, I'm not
Depends on
for
how
you,
free
boo
we
boo.
talking. This free, how
mean,
free we
yeah.
talking.
I am not for you, boo boo. So the question though. So hey, question. So you're dating a guy, and y'all kicking it, and you just if you got to go toot it, you gonna go in the bathroom, and you gonna take a shit right in front of your man with the door wide open.
Yeah.
Oh hell no!
I mean, but your shit shouldn't be stinking like that, though. If it does, that's a problem.
So I'm not gonna lie. So I dated a chick that didn't want to do none of that in front of me. I thought it was weird.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that is weird.
Like she didn't like. I was around her a lot. She didn't fart. She didn't shit. Like I'm like, what the fuck wrong with her?
didn't fart, didn't
She
shit.
didn't do nothing.
Damn.
Like she didn't do nothing.
Did she at least pee?
She didn't like doing.
That sounds like a perfect
But
girl.
it was like she didn't like doing it. Like she didn't like burp. Like even if she burped, she'll be embarrassed. Like bitch, like what's wrong with you?
That's how he like
That
that.
sounds like a perfect girl.
But she said it's manners. But she said it's manners. That's what her family, her grandma and everything taught her is manners.
Yeah.
Like, you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah. It depends on how you raised, but we were
That's the
free.
manners.
I love her. I love her. You know what I mean? That's crazy, but that's one of my questions.
As long as you say excuse me.
Oh, man, that was funny.
Nah, I'm good on that one.
funny.
I'm good. You got some questions you want to ask?
Oh, man. Oh, no, I want to bring up, the black community up in roar over the Vogue cover and then the Ebony cover. The Vogue one with
For
Rihanna,
Rihanna?
yeah, and then all the misogynistic men, the hoteps. Oh,
Yeah.
why is she leading this and that? All those things, and then with the Ebony one with Jonathan Majors.
One at a time.
and
One at a time.
Huh?
We talk about one at a time.
You want to talk about one at a time?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was trying to get it out fast, so I
Yeah.
wanted to hold up the whole thing. And then the Ebony Major one with Jonathan Majors, and he had the pink fur on. You guys saw that
Oh,
one?
yeah.
And then all the guys and even the black women like, this is gay. See, he sold out. If you're gonna be like that, they were dissecting everything, calling it so gay and everything. I was just thinking, like, why do we do that as a community? Like, it's just a perfect example of how A woman can't be too in lead, and then it has to be something with men, and then men can't do anything artistic, then they're gay.
But I feel like people just reading too deep into the Rihanna. Like, I just thought it was a picture. I don't know. I didn't look into the leading.
Yeah.
I didn't see this picture.
I just thought it was for the image.
Yeah, I never looked at the picture.
What is? We're gonna pull it up right now.
Rihanna Vogue cover.
I feel like people are being too deep.
You spelling Rihanna all wrong.
Hold on, you added a
Hotel Rwanda.
No, Vogue cover.
Vogue cover.
Two ends.
I mean, I don't know about the Rihanna one, but I can say the Jonathan Major one. A lot of people were talking about how like they just tired of the agenda that we talked about last week.
Yeah,
and they think it's part of the agenda. Like
that one right there.
This one here.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go to images. Let's pull it up so people can see what we're talking about. So this is it right here.
Yeah. So what's wrong with that?
Right, I don't
exactly.
see
What's wrong with
I really
it?
don't.
The hotel.
So you guys can see.
Oh, I see what they're saying.
What are they saying?
No, I'm not saying it's right.
But you see what they're reading into.
I can see what they're reading into. Yeah,
exactly.
Because like I never would have looked at the picture like that if he didn't say like, oh, people had a problem saying that it's like her leading the family, like with the man in the back holding the baby, shit like that, right? That's what you're saying, right?
She's the fucking billionaire.
I mean, but does it matter? If she was holding the baby, then it'd be like, well, why he's not holding the baby?
There's always something. It's our community. We like to dissect and nitpick, and it was like, I just think these are two perfect examples where we as a community need to stop that. Because like you said, with the Jonathan Major ones, this agenda, men can have a type of creative cover, and you can go to Jonathan Major's Ebony.
Okay.
And we can have something creative, and it can show a feminine side of a man, but it doesn't have to be gay.
I think because people are just like they scarred. They think they're like, I'm tired of seeing all this gay shit in like our black community, like our movies, our TV shows, everything. They're trying to feminize everything that's masculine about black people, and I think that's why they feel this agenda that they feel like, damn, like they got another brother.
But see, the thing is, it's funny, and that's why reading is fundamental, and people need to really learn, because before any of the hoteps and even women who were trying to call it gay, the guy who styled it after anime. It was from a character he liked in anime who had the same outfit, so he did his interpretation of it.
Most definitely.
And so that's the problem, because an agenda comes with an agenda. His agenda was to bring the anime character to life because he liked the anime character. That's not an agenda. That's called artisticness. Yeah. But that's the problem, because when you have that, you can have a different conversation.
Bro, his name ain't John Mayer.
Jonathan Mayer.
What are you searching up?
Jonathan
Majors.
Jonathan
and put Jonathan, I don't think you got to put an H.
It's okay. But yeah, but that's the thing, when you have something Mayer. Like that where
it says Major, not Mayor.
No.
There you go. Yeah.
But the thing with that one is when someone's art comes to life and they're using anime or something, that's a different conversation. But then also you're breaking down the stylists who did that. You know what I mean? You're breaking down a lot of people who brought something to life, which is, we have to be very conscious of that, because here's people who's putting their heart and soul into something and we're dissecting. It's one thing if you said it was an ugly style. That's cool. But now you're putting something else. So you put a negative connotation, you're putting a homophobic connotation, and which doesn't do us any service as a community. And so that's where my problem is.
Well, it's just a stereotypic type of world, Everybody's stereotyping.
Yeah, please find it for him.
Sorry about that.
Oh, screened it.
Oh, dang.
But we're still recording, so it's all
okay,
good.
Perfect. So yeah, what were we about to say? You were saying something? Chocolate drop? You like that? She was like, girl, she even called me chocolate drop. And Carmel delight. Look, y'all got some stripper names over there.
I think we're back. Yeah, we're back. So we're good. So for the Rihanna one, I mean, I kind of understand what they were saying, because she's the billionaire, like how you're saying. So she's a popular one. She's more popular than what's his name?
A$AP
Rocky. So I think that's part of the reason why. All right, so he's pulling this up too. So we'll put it up so people can see it.
It's like that right there.
All right, so let me make this a full screen. So
and then that one was for because he did different like
covers. Yeah, because I was like, I thought that was the cover.
No, that was one of them. That was because of Creed.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah,
and then nice.
You can go down to the other one. If you go down, you'll see like right here. So this was parts of the shoots and different thing and stuff.
So my question though. So a question like Do you think that they're trying to make man more feminine though?
So look, I will say this, right? Especially Alpha Magazine. And when it comes to a cover, it comes about the inspiration. You know, he has a show coming up, but then there's also artistic part too, because we do play with different covers options for you. So it's just a thing in the industry. Now that's why you see like several ones of them, right? Different outfits. So I do believe that sometimes the problem is, and I've talked to a publicist about this one time. Now, when they use indirect like flowers and things like that to soften up a black man, you don't have to do that. That's not there. It's Valentine's. There's different connotations there. This was all intentional based off of three things. One, there was artisticness from his anime that the stylist did. Two, that there was the Valentine's Day concept, and then three, because of Creed. Now you do have some stuff where there is this. They like to break down they like to bring a feminine connotation to photos with men, black men especially, sometimes with flowers, because that's the only way they think that it can soften it up. You can also soften up a black man by putting him in different types of clothes, something that's softer, cashmere. You can different types of nudes and things like that, right? But sometimes I believe that in the white media, they don't know how to operate black masculinity without going to an extreme of saying we have to make it super, super soft. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. There's a way you can do it. I can put Terrell in some really cool, simple, clean white tee, things that just show him lifelike, you know, have him laughing. That's a softness for us. But sometimes some people don't know how to show black male softness without making it very feminine to the degree I have to use all feminine concepts. You don't have to do that. A black man smiling, or a black man enjoy, or a black man enjoying something. You know, there's so many concepts to black boy joy, but when you have people who don't know it, it sometimes comes off wrong. But then sometimes there's context. So it's a layered conversation. You know what I mean? Right. So that's where it's just, it just depends. This is a black publication. They know what they're doing. But I have seen with other ones and other photographers and different things when they take black talent and they do certain stuff. But then also, our community sometimes just isn't ready for that extra stuff.
Right.
Preach, Mike. Let them know.
All right. So where's the picture that they have a problem with?
The other one, let me see. I got you, Court. It's where is it? I'm trying to find. Oh, here it is.
So let me go to a full screen so people can see it too. Okay. Well, we're not live anymore, but it's all good.
Oh, we're not?
Yeah, we got disconnected.
Damn, Mike, you fucking knocked us off, man.
Sorry. Can we get back live?
Man. We're having such a good time, too.
Oh, let's get back live. Everybody was talking.
It's all good. It's all good. So this is the one right here in the bottom right corner?
Yeah.
All right.
That look like it's somebody's TikTok. Get the picture. I don't want to hear this nigga talk.
No, we ain't gonna, the picture's gonna show up. It should show up at the top.
Let's see.
Right there.
So I'm trying to make it bigger, but
yeah.
Once again with live, so
once we get off live, you can't get back on?
We have to start it all over again.
From the beginning?
Rewind.
Sorry about that.
That's all good. It's all good. So this is the page. So this is the page right here. And I guess what they're saying right there. I don't know.
Green screen. What are they saying?
Oh, it's crazy.
Right, I'm over here lost because it looks like fashion to me. So I'm like,
yeah, but that's the thing. They're not like him sitting up there. There were comments about him perked up, why his lips look like that.
Oh, they're going to deep.
I mean, but
deep.
he has lips.
Yeah,
right. So what you want?
Where
him
they
to
supposed to go? Like
decrease his lips? Or?
Tuck them?
Yeah, no, they were like, why is his lips perched up like that? Why is this? Why is that? Things of that nature.
I'm going a little deeper. I'm trying to see if the okay. There's the image.
Oh yeah, they are.
Okay, I can see that a little bit. Okay,
It's a little.
It look
It's a little soft.
He is born kisses. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
we're gonna be real.
So
probably that's a little.
So do you have a problem portraying a black man like this or no?
I would say that again. It's just it's hard, you know. We have different covers, but also it depends on the person, you know, who likes what does black men in a particular way look. It's up for interpretation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
And again, you think about it. We also remember. I forgot, was it GQ? Remember that cover they had with Brad Pitt, and Brad Pitt was white the flowers, and everybody was like, he looked dead.
Yeah,
he looked embalmed like a motherfucker.
Right.
Hell yeah, he looked crazy. It looked bad. It looked crazy. Everybody was like, why does he look dead like he was floating down the river? And so it just really depends on who chooses. But with the Jonathan one, I think it's just a testament that we have to have further conversation, but not dissect it. Yeah. Because the thing is, if like, you look at the outfit, you look at the pants, and you be like, oh, those look like boots, they look like what a girl wear. But the guy found stuff that was closest to the anime interpretation. So that's the thing. This was the closest to it without, because interpretation.
I want to see the anime character.
Right, because who he trying to look like?
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't know what cartoon is that.
But some anime characters do dress like
that. Some stuff is like those like really like real deep anime, But I love that like you guys are still after you saw some, you guys were like on the fence. You guys were okay with the Rocky and stuff like flowers, and then you're like, oh, I'm
okay with all of that. It's just the lip
the lips.
Thing,
what does that do for you as women?
Much.
As black women, what is that lip perk of him doing that? Especially women love him. They think he's sexy.
It just looked too girly to me. All he missing is his hand. Like
he didn't have to do that because it's up to you. Like they could pick out the style. Like I might like the outfit, but you're not gonna make me blow kisses. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
He chose. He chose to do that shit.
All right. Well, I forgot I got some submitted questions, guys.
Where they at?
I got to name them off. So here we go. Let's talk about some of the submitted questions that I got throughout the week. They want to know. People want to know about the one that got away. The love of your life just got away.
Let's start with the ladies first.
We'll start with the ladies. They want to know about the one that got away. Do you have somebody that you was interested in and you probably did dirty and they got away?
You cut mean you they loose? Got away or the feelings went away?
No, like they probably cut you loose or something like that.
9 times out of 10, they don't cut me loose. I cut them loose.
Damn. Oh.
But there is that one.
All right,
it only takes one. It only takes one to get away.
This is the diver. This Swiss chocolate over here.
So you have that one?
So who's that one that got away? Because you said 9 out of 10. That's not 10 out of 10. That's one.
Shit, there's only 1 out of 10, I guess.
Who's that one that got away?
Yeah.
As I can remember, I don't really remember.
Oh.
As I can remember.
Now she don't remember. She don't remember that one. Oh, this is getting interesting. But she remembered that there was one. But she didn't remember what really happened.
Who that one is non-rememberable.
And that's the question right there. We want to know which one that one. It's always that one that that you be like, damn, I wish I was with that person.
Well, how old are you?
I'm 25.
Oh yeah. You got at least 12 more to go before you find that one.
Well, I'm trying to find a serious one. I'm not just
right now.
You're 25. Listen, don't rush.
Well, I'm enjoying, of course, but
find your
I
boo.
still don't have time like games to play.
You don't find your boo, man. Don't let Mike destroy you.
Don't let Mike destroy you.
Mike is out here destroying women.
Mike is out here encouraging women to.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to holler at the chick and be like, "Whoa, Mike said on the podcast." Like, no.
Listen to Mike. Like, look, you're 25. I want to let you know. Don't do that. Look, here's from Uncle Mike.
My problem is like I'm just so committed within like myself. Like I don't know. I'm just so committed. But like other guys, they don't. Like committed, like serious, like
why? You're 25. You get.
I don't know. I really don't.
Mike, there's nothing wrong with women trying to be serious, Mike.
No, that's a trap.
Stop trying to get rid of one.
Like, Mike is trying. It always messes me up because the other guy may not like want to be committed.
Mike is trying to create more baby mamas.
If I was out there to have fun, like with all these guys, like trust me, I'll have fun with all these guys. But I'm just not really looking into that.
So we got to understand our theory. You need to have a whole phase. And you need to go through that whole phase, and you're really young right now, so you need to be a hoe a little bit.
Oh, I could go through that whole phase. Trust me.
No.
Have you been through the whole phase yet?
Trust
me. What was your whole phase looking like, girl? It better not be free dinners.
No, not the free dinners.
That was it.
No,
you're 25. You need to. Look. When we say whole phase and we say all these things, right? Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen. I'm over here.
Don't listen to him.
The reason why is
your husband is out there.
I'm taking some type of,
listen,
don't let him tell you need 7 niggas, 1 for each damn. Hell yeah. He's going to tell you. You don't need too much. That's too much of a
I'm taking it as a compliment.
Exactly.
I guess.
Look, first.
So
I'm
were
not
you
gonna give her
supposed to have like plenty of tricks, like just plenty of tricks?
Yeah, you're supposed to have
No.
fun because
Well,
the thing
that
is you're
can
gonna
set you
discover.
into a trap
No.
sometimes.
No, you're
No.
not. I'm not saying. Look, I'm not saying date the whole team. I'm saying just get select players.
Well, if you
from the
tell
team.
women to date the whole team and go through their whole phase, they're gonna go through that shit.
Why?
They gonna run with this shit.
Don't run with it.
I'm
Enjoy.
saying, I'm speaking for people that's going through that, but yeah, they gonna run with it.
Don't chocolate.
Don't listen to
Don't
this
do
thing.
Don't chocolate.
No, he'll set
I
you
know
up for
we're
life
about to go through
failure.
life.
Nobody needs 7 people. Nobody needs 7 people. Oh, audience has a question. Okay.
How do you ask a question?
Audience for a question.
Does body count matter?
No.
Oh, yes, it does.
No.
Yes, it does.
Okay,
No.
yeah,
Your
let's
body
Yes.
counts.
discuss
Your
that.
friends.
Body count matters.
If you want to be an independent woman, don't come to him. You gotta be very
But
codependent.
he's already secure with his
Okay.
relationship.
Thank you, honey. Thank you. But yes, go ahead. Answer, because you already know
I've
mine.
been saying no. I've been saying no.
No.
Yes, it does matter
Body
to me.
count don't matter.
No, it doesn't
No,
matter.
It don't matter. And I'm not asking you what your body count is.
So-
either.
Right.
So I don't give a
That's
fuck.
yeah.
Yeah.
I want
It
to.
doesn't, but at the same time,
Oh,
like,
Lord. You contradict
I don't
How do
yourself.
you even know if they're being honest?
right.
Because she's
that's
looking
true.
for serious.
9 times out of 10, they're not honest.
No,
Yeah.
that's
Because
just,
serious niggas is honest.
No one's honest.
I will say this though, to answer your question, it depends where you're at in your life. If I back in my younger days, it didn't matter, but now I'm a little older now, I'm 40, 41. Yeah, it will matter for me.
That's when it don't matter the most.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
definitely.
You
That matter to
going
me.
back to 1963 to count up all them bodies. That
Made you somebody, grandpa.
63. Hey, that's the energy you giving. That's the energy you giving. Hey,
Terrell, that was when my dad was born around there. My dad was born in
Me too.
63.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just giving you a firm estimate.
Not a firm estimate.
Body counts don't matter. Like
1963 though? That's disrespectful, man.
Hey, body count's probably bad. Body count's matter than 63.
It probably did. I'll ask my dad. You know what I'm saying? For on the real, I want to ask a girl, but yes, it will matter. Well, if I'm older, because then you know who you're dealing with.
But what does it does? It don't matter. You're old.
It does.
Right.
It does.
So you're judging someone off their past for who you met today?
Of course,
Right.
I'm gonna judge you about your
No,
experiences.
you can't.
So she'd be like, "Oh, my body." And first of all, if she remembers, okay,
Right, that's why
And
I'm
then she
saying, like, you're
so
gonna have to go
my
all
body
the way
count-
I bet she don't want to remember if she's a fucking hoe.
all right, so
Not
my body count was
necessarily.
20,
Not
but 15
necessarily.
of them was from the span of 21 to 25, and she's
Bro.
40. You know, can that
Oh
one
my
matter?
God, bro. Hell yes.
still-
Bro,
Yeah,
she didn't got a new vagina so
That's
many
gonna be
times
a
over the
good
years.
2000,
Hey.
right?
Nah, you don't get no new vagina, bro.
Yeah, so
Yes,
your
you get
vagina
a new one.
it
The
renew
pussy
every
can't be
year?
born again.
Well, in that case, you do get a new vagina. Shit.
It's born again?
It can be.
Hey,
The
man.
way,
Bruh.
the age
man.
gap you put out there.
Man, I don't know. But yeah, it was me for sure.
Shame
For
on
me,
you. Shame on you, Courtney.
I mean,
yeah.
as long as it don't feel like it got mileage, it shouldn't matter.
Yeah, that's why I'm like saying like
hey,
it's just a feeling. I guess.
it can feel like that. I've been around some girls who felt like,
I mean,
you know,
but those are the ones who feel like that. But if it
Right.
doesn't, why
I've
do
been
you
around.
think-
I don't have some girls that felt like a glass of water for sure.
Ew.
He's all trying to.
That's a lot.
Hey, Mike, you better shut up, man. You better stop. You better stop all the stories you don't tell on this podcast.
That's a water.
Glass of water.
Hey,
Never.
I'm just saying.
Never.
I'm over here like,
I'm just saying, I ain't never heard that.
pussy ain't never felt like a glass of water to me.
Hey, I'm exaggerating,
I'm
bro.
trying to imagine.
Wait, but so
Put some water in
maybe
this cup
like
over right there.
Yeah, let me see.
I swear, y'all take everything literal, man. I'm just God damn, that a fucking real glass of water.
Bro, that saying got to be from 1963. Because ain't nobody in the ain't nobody said that in 2000s.
They're like,
Oh, man.
hey, Mike, they're looking at the cup like, damn, a glass of water.
They all gonna go home tonight.
Hold on, let me try this. No, bro, I'm just not literally a glass of water, bro. God damn, I mean loose. That's what I mean, guys.
okay, because that's what I'm trying to
Okay,
figure
well,
out
just
if
say
you were
that.
talking about wet or
Right.
loose.
But then
Right.
you even
So
said,
I don't even know what you're talking about.
but you said loose wet. So that's still not really that bad. And you said it's real wet, nigga. A glass of water.
That's what I'm
So if
thinking.
you
That
mention
it's
a
wet.
glass of water, you making it seem like
I'm gonna talk to a man because a man stick his shit. You never felt a loose girl before.
I felt the loose girl.
That's what I mean, nigga.
But
Goddamn.
it didn't feel like a glass of water.
So why don't you just say empty cup?
man.
How did it feel?
What did it feel
That's what I
like?
mean,
What it
my
feel
guy.
like?
Yeah.
I don't know. Y'all remember that Ricola commercial from back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dick was in there. It was that echo. That
Oh my God.
Wow.
Ricola.
So there's like no grip or something?
Right.
Like what?
No.
You
Yeah.
don't feel
It's like the
the
no.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
That's
you
what I
just
mean.
keep going?
You don't feel the walls.
Right.
That's what I mean.
You try to just stick through it to the end.
Wow.
Because you're already there.
No enjoyableness out of that.
You
That
have to
don't mean
switch something
nothing.
up and yeah.
So would you tell a girl like, hey, like, what's going on? Or-
No, you just want to talk again.
No,
Something's missing your walls. I think we should stop because the walls are gone. And I have to go.
Yeah, you can't just.
Wait, so you wouldn't stop doing mid-sex? You'll still be turned on?
yeah, like, what's going
I'm
on?
gonna get some head, something.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no,
you
we're
gonna
gonna
switch
switch something else. Something's
He
gonna get switched
something
up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm leaving here with something.
Oh my God.
Man, that's crazy. Yep, for sure. I mean, that's what I mean, guys. That's what I mean. That's all.
Okay.
Fucking glass of water.
Right.
You old
What a
motherfucker.
good description.
It still left everyone lost.
I got another question from the people, from the congregation. Would you pursue a married man? That's what they ask. That's what they asking.
Would
Ladies.
you pursue a married man?
Yes.
Of course, Mike will. We don't even need to ask Mike.
What?
Would you pursue a married man?
Well, first and foremost, fuck all of y'all for that, okay? Courtney, if you act like I am the married man.
Mm.
Oh, I thought you were serious because you were shaking your head when he was like,
I am serious too, though. I am married. I'm happily with somebody. Me and my husband been together 9 years. I'm
Happily
looking
with
for 11.
somebody, but he'll still prefer.
Hey, I can even give you a story of what I think I already told you a story already. So I have a young lady in here already. She comes in here. She's a model, and she said she was a side piece. She said she's the side piece, and the guy has a full family with kids and everything, and she's a side piece, and she's okay. He pays her bills. Would you that situation? Would you do that situation? Would you be the side piece?
Of course. As long as he's, bills is paid, everything's paid off.
I knew I liked you, chocolate.
I mean, until his wife finds out, then that's when the problems appear.
But she ain't supposed to find out, right?
Yeah. Some of them be knowing.
Oh yeah,
I know
and be
people.
okay with
I
it.
know people to where they can live that life and it works for them.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you can be the side piece.
Not necessarily side piece, but just for that moment.
That's a side
Nah.
piece. That's a side piece. Even in that moment, but I can be. That is a side piece in the moment. Out of the moment, in the moment,
Side pieces don't last long with me. I can't be a side piece for a lifetime.
We just gonna
You
call you
don't know
mashed
though.
potatoes.
You don't know.
Shit,
Alright.
if you get
Mashed
paid off of it, hell yeah, we call that second
They
income.
provide you with the right lifestyle.
That's all residual income, girl.
No, not necessarily.
I mean, the money would have to be. I'm not saying that I would. I don't know.
You have to get the right ones.
I tried it one time. It just was not for me.
Oh, you tried it.
Can we hear the
Well,
story?
okay.
What is that?
So
What
wait,
story?
this is the story.
Come on, Carmel.
This is someone that I used to be involved
So
with.
you
and
mac and
then-
cheese and she mashed potatoes. That's what we want to do.
I can do macaroni and cheese.
All right.
Is that the sound it makes? Ooh, got you.
However you want to interpret it. But yeah, so it was someone that I was involved with, and then like he just lied about being married. I ended up finding out, and I still mess with him a little bit, but I just couldn't do it no more after that.
Did he pay your bills though?
No, I didn't ask for that.
Okay.
I could say more. It was just on sex, like not financial.
So I feel like if I was a woman and I was a side piece, all my shit would have to be paid.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only way
Yeah.
you will. That's the only way that the side piece is acceptable.
I mean, but at the end of the day, it's still not okay because you're lonely.
Yeah, it's
like, you're
definitely
gonna
not
want
okay.
that relationship. So
That's
I
what I'm
wouldn't
trying
even
to
put
say.
myself
Not
in
for a
that.
lifetime, but for, until them pockets run out.
I mean,
guess.
but then you could just find a sugar daddy who can do the same thing, and you're not on the side.
Side pieces can be fun though.
Nah, I'm not being nobody.
I'm not
second.
like a lonely, I'm really stingy with my man.
That's why you have one, and then you get a side piece, and you can have a lot more fun.
That's like
no,
that's a
too
lot of
much
work to put
There
in.
you go.
I told you. I told you.
I
I
like
don't
to put
listen
my
to
energy into one person.
I'm gonna tell you.
Like, that's too much.
Huh?
Having a whole bunch of these is cool. That's a whole lot of energy.
It is.
Right, that's a
And
whole
then-
lot
and
of
then
soul
if they all
snatching,
want that
souls
too,
and everything.
No, it's not. It's very easy. Everybody knows what day of the week, and if you need
Nah,
breaks,
that's too much for me.
I'm gonna tell you this. Mike
You're
is trying
dealing
to.
with too many souls. there,
Mike is
sorry.
trying to create more baby mamas and less wives.
I see.
Yeah.
says
I
the
like
married
my
man.
woman.
Listen to Mike.
Yeah. Don't listen to Mike.
Why? Because I'm married.
No, because you're leading all these females astray.
I'm leading y'all.
You
tonight.
not leading me nowhere. You just giving advice that I won't take.
Right.
Okay, I'm telling you.
There's a different type of women out there, but different strokes for different folks. And
Listen,
you're not one of
I'm
them,
telling you,
sorry.
it's fun. Y'all can have some fun.
I don't sound fun.
All right.
25 it should be. Come on, 21.
Hell no. I have a mentality of, usually 25-year-olds that don't have it.
Ah, there
I
you
think
go.
it in advance.
Oh, shit. Here she go, y'all. I'm 25, but I'm really acting like I'm 35.
No,
I've
I'm
been
being
here
serious.
before. That's what
I'm
you
being
let us know.
serious. Okay.
I've always
I'ma
been
let
told
you
my
find out
spirit.
Hey, she said she gonna let you find out yourself,
Q, I
Mike.
need some more Hennessy because of her.
No problem, bro.
Me and Chocolate
Pour him
Drop was
another
doing
cup.
it. Me and Chocolate was doing it. I don't know. I
Pour
thought this
him
was
another cup.
Godiva, but this might be that bunny chocolate.
Y'all don't want to cook?
This Miss C's.
Oh, wait.
don't
Yeah,
want-
I'll take a shot.
Bro, you
Can I
gave
get
it
a
to her.
cup?
Yeah.
She finna
I mean, she said she open with it.
Right.
She said, "Nah, that's not what it meant.
You guys
Not in
want to
front
ask
of
any questions? You guys good? Anything?
Man.
I got another. I have a question for you guys. This is something we talked about on last episode, a couple episodes ago too. Can men and women be friends? So if you're dating a guy and you guys break up or something like that, can you guys be friends?
No, I'm not being friends with none of my exes.
Why? Elaborate.
Because it's just not going to just be a friend thing.
I agree with that. What about you, my friend? Can you be friends with one of your exes?
Not necessarily, because once it's said, once it's said, it's done, or once it's done, it's said. But because you don't know if he, you don't know if he still got some feelings, all balled up. And if I was to just say, "Oh, we friends, sweetheart, what you doing?" Then you don't know how the other person may feel. So,
And they had a chick that said she was trying to be friends with one of her exes, and he used to go on Instagram and put posts like, "Man, my baby still look good."
Oh, my God.
Oh man,
She still look good.
Nah, he doing too much.
nah, yeah. I don't know about that one.
Can't be friends with all your exes.
I think he's still.
Nah,
I think he's still trying to, pee on this tree. You know what I'm saying?
Can't be friends with your exes, bro.
I have.
Hey, trying to ease
No.
their way back in.
right?
I have one. I have one of my exes I'm really cool with to this day. One though, out of all my exes, I'm really cool with one of them.
One girl you tell you get through.
No, absolutely not. Nah, because we had a friendship before we got together. Then we didn't work out, but we still hella cool to this day. That's the only girl that I'm actually talk to. I don't know. I'm with you guys too. I don't think you should be friends, but that's the only girl I'll talk to.
I'm not friends with none of my exes.
Zero.
Nah.
I'm cool.
What about you, Mike? Friends with any of your exes?
Yeah, we cool. Social and everything. Everything.
Nah, sleepovers and all that. Huh?
No, okay, the games we don't be just doing all of that, but I'm just saying. But also, man to man dynamic is different. You know
That's what
I
I
mean?
was going to say.
I was about to say there's a difference. Like
It's already
there's-
friendly.
Yeah, and then it's just like we can respect it. Like we can be in spaces. Like even me and my husband. Like even with some of the people. Like if he's ever slept with somebody, one of our good friends before, and even if there's anybody I've had in the past or anything, it's just a difference because I think when it comes to men on men, we're a little bit more very upfront. You could tell the energy. You know what I mean? Men sometimes hide it when it comes to women. They'll play the friend card to get there further. You know what I mean? So it's just different. But I mean, it's also still the same because people still have times they wait for it, and people kind of will hope to push the boundaries. But I'm not like saying we're like in our phones or anything. But if we're out or hey, getting drinks or something, like out and about with everybody, and we see each other at the same spot. We can all have a conversation in a circle, but not like I'm at Denny's with this nigga like at late night or something. That's on some whole shit. So that's all.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yep. Question though. Another question. One more question up top. What do you guys bring to the table in a relationship? Kevin Samuels.
I hate that. I hate that statement altogether. I think that's the stupidest statement ever. Wow. Not you. My homeboy said it. The reason why I hate when people say, what do you bring to the table? Because that just sounds so archaic. I had a friend one time. We were at Snooze, and he's gay. He has his partner now.
Oh, I like that place. They got some good pancakes.
Mm-hmm. Always.
They got little portions. So
I don't like it. It is not that good.
But no, so we were all sitting
good
there.
Enough for me.
Thank you. I like y'all. Come on, Carmen. And we were all sitting there. My homeboy was like, yeah, because what I bring to the table. And I was like, what do you bring to the table? He said, well, I make people laugh. I said, nigga, like a clown. While I get good sex, I said, nigga, like a prostitute. He said, well, I'm very lovely. I said, like a dog. I said, nigga, so here's the table. What the fuck do you bring to the table? And then they was like, nigga, you don't have to go so hard. I said, no. I said, because that's such a I think that degrades the other person, because you could meet somebody who has nothing they can bring right now but their true self. Mm-hmm. And when you say this table, because when you say this table, this table is based off of socioeconomics. It's based off of socioeconomics. It's always based off of your socioeconomics. And now, one time anybody ever said, do you bring your healed self to the table? What they ask what you bring to the table is financial stability, which is a part of life, and you should have that.
100%.
Yeah, but we don't ask the real question. Have you started your journey of healing? Have you healed from your trauma? Because that's the most important. You could have 6 figures, but motherfucker could not be healed, and that's the worst person to be with.
Mike, everybody got traumas.
But doesn't mean they're healed from them.
No, and that's everybody.
Are
you here from all your traumas?
Know they have trauma, though.
Are you here from all your traumas?
I worked through all my traumas. Me and my husband, we have real talks. Are you healed from
all your traumas?
I've worked through all mine. I can tell you all stories of mine.
But a question, do you think you're healed from all your traumas?
I'm healing from most of my traumas that affect me.
I say that's a bad question because you're always going to be traumatic by things going on in life.
No, but
that's a continuous thing in life.
But the ones that affect you as a person to communicate, to bring love, to accept love, to actually realize.
So you meet somebody, you're trying to say to me that they don't have to have any type of value when you meet them?
No, I'm saying there's value, but I say we place the wrong value.
So that's what that means, though. What type of value do you bring in a relationship?
Yeah, but that's
the other words that we're saying.
No, the table is always based off of socioeconomic value. No one ever brings
Not necessarily. My wife brings a lot of shit to the table, and she don't make that much money. She brings a lot of shit to the table.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about most people.
No, I'm not saying me personally. I'm just giving you an example.
When most people say, what do they bring to the table? What do people talk about? When your friends or when most people think about the table, what do they talk about bringing?
I never even had that conversation.
I don't know. I think it just happens like naturally.
But I do hear it, and a lot of it's not more so of like what's giving. Like I feel like it's more so of a dominant thing. Like I bring this, so that means I can do this, this, and that. Like you have no say so in the relationship because you're not bringing as much as I am, and it may not be finances.
Well, you probably don't hear it, but are you because I usually that's like more serious relationship stuff. I feel when people ask that,
those that's questions. Really serious relationship statuses.
You know what I mean? If I was me, like if I'm dating right now, I want to know what the girl brings to the table for sure. Right. I want to know what she brings, what she does, what value can you bring. Then because I'm gonna bring value as well. So if she don't bring any value and I'm bringing all the value, it should be offset in most relationships. It'll be offset because she ain't gonna bring shit to the table.
I could look at that value on LinkedIn.
So you're gonna ask her like, "What do you bring to the table?" You're gonna say it like that?
Not me per se, but I can see why a guy will ask a girl, "What would you bring to the table?" Because most of the, in my opinion, most relationship is a team effort. You know what I mean? And if you don't bring any type of value, then like, what I'm just gonna keep you for your looks?
But what if someone doesn't know how to answer that? What if you maybe get to learn about them and see what they do, how they could bring things?
But I think those questions those are learning questions. That's why you ask these questions.
Some people may not know how to answer that because that's pretty tough.
That's a real tough situation.
What do you mean? What do I bring?
What do you have the value? I don't think it's that tough. Like, what do you have the value? Like, what do you have of value? I mean, I don't think like the only reason it's tough if they don't really think that they don't have nothing to offer.
Yeah.
But if you know you have something to offer, then say what you gotta say.
But
they shouldn't have to ask, because shouldn't it be like a balance thing? Like it should just come naturally. Like, okay, he don't have nothing to bring to the table, so I mean, I'm not gonna have nothing to bring, or maybe she'll have something to bring, so he'll bring to the table. Like maybe it's just a balance thing.
Okay,
but
then,
what is all this bringing? What?
I can't y'all just be the table.
Okay,
I am the table.
Now she the table. Now she the table and the waiter and the food. She the restaurant where the table is.
Anybody who says that they are the table is that's a red flag.
I am the house.
It's not a red flag because
I am the land the table was built off
I'm bringing
of.
me. You're learning about me. You see that I'm about my business. Like you see what I do. Like so.
But it might not be.
No,
it might not be a match for everybody.
It's not a good answer.
No, I'm not. I know. I'm not saying that as an answer. I'm not saying me giving that answer. I'm saying just by us talking, him observing, learning things about me, like seeing the value that I have within me, because I may not be able to answer that.
So, question,
But he still is not gonna say that you are the table. If he says that you are the table,
No, I was just joking. I'm not really meaning that.
Okay.
Because I'm not sitting there asking
don't
anyone,
ever say that out
what are you
loud.
bringing to the table? I'm going to ask them. I don't ask that
No, I don't either.
question.
I don't either. Yeah, I like to vibe with a person. You know what I mean? See how we connect.
Yeah, because
Where
that's
you
just
can lift me
sweet.
up,
That's
like
a
in my
lot.
low parts and all that. That's what I feel that a value of a real table
But that's
is.
bringing to the table though.
I'm saying that's what I feel the value of it is. Yes, but I'm saying we could, we see what, like where I lack, like you make up here, you know what I mean, and where you lack, I make up there. But yeah, you can't just be just a lackey motherfucker
I
all
just
the way
like
around.
actions better than
It's a
asking
balancing.
questions.
It's a balancing thing.
Yeah,
Because I just feel like sometimes when you ask people questions, they just give the answer that they feel like you want them to hear.
No, for sure.
So it's
That's
like,
why you
I
shouldn't
like
ask
to
the question.
see, yeah,
Right,
I like to
right.
see on more so.
because then it's like an interview. Like,
Right.
yeah, like okay,
Actions,
well, what is
like
this?
you
Right
gotta show
here?
your actions to it. You can't just
Hey, you gotta
ask.
bring your resume on the
Right.
first day,
right,
shit like that.
right. Here you go.
So I
Am
can
I
say
good
this.
enough?
I interview.
Right.
I do interview.
I could believe that.
I interview.
Right.
Because everything that you're stating is a part of that contract.
Okay.
So once we're in it and you're not doing none of this shit that you was talking about, you lied.
You hold them
Yeah.
accountable.
I hold everybody
You hold
accountable.
them accountable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you questions.
As you
know what I'm saying?
should, yeah.
And then depending on how you answer that question, I'm gonna hold you accountable for how you go about how you
100%.
do everything in the questions that I ask you.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, questions is important. I tell my sisters, both of my sisters, that all the time. You know what I'm saying? And both of my sisters, part of the reason why they never been played, my daddy's one of them, but we preach to them all the time. Man, ask them questions, man. Don't be scared to ask that shit, man.
100%.
And if a nigga be like, man, what you the feds?
Yeah,
That's the first thing they say.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean, am I the feds? Like, is there a fucking answer that you can't answer? Or?
Right.
Or if they're too defensive.
If they're too defensive, I'm gonna ask anything
Yeah.
you want to ask, and how they respond to that. That's how you know. what type of person they
Exactly.
is.
Yes. Losing eye contact.
But a lot of times,
like-
females don't ask those questions. Females don't engage in conversations like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's why
Because
they- that's why they pick the
care
wrong
enough,
ones.
though.
They
I don't
don't.
think they care enough. They
And then
care
they
about
pick-
the surface.
and then they pick
Yeah.
the wrong ones, and then you're like, oh, I got a nigga, and then they end up either one not being with him for that long, or two end up getting pregnant by him, and then be like, oh well, me and my baby daddy just didn't work out.
Yeah.
Like you didn't get down to the nitty gritty.
Mike, got a question?
Right.
No, so
That's
I will
right.
say, so those are all good, and I get it, and I get all of that. And the reason why I say that the most important parts come from these other, I can hear it all in my ear. What comes most important, like, me and my husband, we talk, if we recently had a conversation, I was like, man, you haven't been my guy after my dad passed, where, because of things that, he's on an island over there in Ventura, so he has his own things going through, like, having to leave home, come back on a Thursday, but we had an honest conversation. I was like, yeah, you just haven't been really hearing me and listening to me, and I was just very honest. He was like, thank you, I didn't know you were feeling that way. He said, so let me work on that. And so, helped our communication, because we've been together for 11 years, things fall off. So that's what I mean when I say truly bringing something to the table outside of that is really someone that, like, bringing honesty and truth, but also bringing someone who can be compassionate and understanding. And when the time comes to reassess what the partner needs, I joke a lot about like all the whole stuff and everything, but the truth in the matter of a partnership that comes to, oh no, that's real talk too, that comes to bringing to the table is that I can have that full transparent conversation with you where I don't feel fearful of saying that, where it can be received, you process it, and you actually reassess your approach to us in this relationship, because we have to readjust every time, because we grow. You know what I mean? You've been with your wife for so long. So that's what I mean. Those are the most important parts to me, the truth in that, like that intimacy, because you can't get that with a lot of people. You can get that up front first and foremost when it's easy. You know what I mean? But what happens when you talk to that person, you look at them and say, you're the problem right now for me. You know, so that's why I say that table is cool. Those questions work in the beginning, but the truth comes out later on. Like, hey, do 100%. You bring that honesty? Do you bring me to feel safe when I'm talking to you? Can I express myself without you trying to judge or negate my feelings? You know what I mean? We have real conversations where I say, hey, if you use I, like, well, I'm feeling some type of way from da-da-da. Don't do that because I didn't do anything to you. Tell me what you're feeling like and tell me what, you know, Anthony's feeling, but don't say I as if I did something. You know, let me know your emotional state and I'll be there, you know. And I think that's what's most important about that table, really, when you're looking at another person, because you have two people who come from different lifestyles. Two people come from different backgrounds. And that's why the traumas and the healings. But I just wanted to share that as a very transparent thing because that's so important to a relationship. You know, I'm honored to be with somebody where I can look at him and say like, hey, he's like, damn, I ain't been your guy for a while now because this. And he can say and not get offended. Because, you know, most people get offended. If your dude looked at you and told you ain't been my woman for, you'd be like, then who the fuck has been your bitch? But that's what I'm saying. That table needs to be, that's what I want people to understand. When you bring to that table, but you can only learn later on if they bring that truth to the table.
100%. I mean, I don't think you will ask somebody that. I think this, well, I think, you know what I mean?
Hold on, wait. Before you say that, there's been women that ask me,
what do you bring to the table?
Yeah.
No, for sure.
The women straight just like that. They be like,
there's a lot of people
that say just like that. So what do you bring to the table?
Serious. I have friends. Friends say that all the time. That's why I said it like this, because that's the first. It's very socioeconomic. It's not about do you bring to the table someone who's not gonna give up on me. That's what the fuck I want. Right. Are you gonna do me like Rose did on fucking Titanic? I won't bring. Can you bring a partnership to the table?
Right.
Your wife brought to the table was a woman who slept in that room with you when everything went south. That's building commitment to the table. Most people ask, what do you bring to the table that I can tell another bitch that looks good? Oh, well, Q brings to the table, he's in charge, he's a leader, he has restaurants, he's an executive, he's an owner. That's what most people look for. They don't look for who's going to give up on my ass.
I feel offended if a girl asks me, what do I bring to the table?
They ask these questions.
That's crazy as shit.
Because if I don't like you, I'm giving up on you.
That's crazy as shit. Question: if a guy doesn't make any, you know, a sufficient amount of money, would you pay all the bills?
I had to laugh at that way.
What? I mean, what's the difference when a guy doing it to girls then?
Carmel, her necks are hurt. She's like,
so that's a good question. That's a good question because I give you an example. And back in the day when I didn't make any money, like my ex-girlfriend paid for everything.
Your ex-girlfriend?
Yep.
Why she your ex-girlfriend?
Because I cheated on her.
You're a terrible
man. So now girls gonna be like, well, that's why you don't pay for nothing for these niggas.
So
you try, Courtney.
But it's a question of if you not making enough money and so a guy in a relationship have to make all the money for you to love him, or are you there because of the amount of money because he's supporting you? That's the question.
There's a lot of money in California though.
We live in California. You got to be making a lot of money.
So I'm going to tell you like this. California, it's hard to support two households. I don't give a fuck what these hoes say. It's hard to support two households. Like, they be like, oh, pay my bills and pay your bills. Like, nah, bitch, you going to have to come live with me. Nah, fuck all that. Like, it's man, what? Like, man, it's California. It's not Georgia. It's not Louisiana. It's not Texas.
It depends how you live.
It do depend on how you live. But in Texas, niggas can pay for three people.
Oh, absolutely.
Three households. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, in California, that shit difficult, boy. Like, you know, and you want shit, and you want date nights and all that. Man, fuck all that.
Oh, absolutely. Especially now these days.
Pick one.
But the question is,
pick a struggle.
The question, would you pay for, you know, if your man's struggling, would you pay for the bills?
Why is he struggling?
Maybe he lost his job. I don't know. Maybe he lost his job.
I mean, I understand times get rough, you know. I mean, I don't mind paying,
but
I'm not finna pay like, you know, just keep paying. I'm not finna just keep paying like I'm the man in the relationship. Like, it has to be 50-50. Like,
I wouldn't mind. It just depends. Like, if it's something that was, like, say if he just quit a job without telling me, like that. Let's put it in
a different perspective because Courtney left it vague. So let's say like you had a man, right? And your man was a man and he's taking care of everything. Mm-hmm. And then he had hard times and you had to step up to the plate. You had to step up to the plate and pay the bills.
Oh,
for
of course,
a certain
Yeah,
amount of
of
time.
I would
course,
do
because
that.
he did his role. Like he did his role, and just something came up. So of course, yeah.
I would do it
Until
regardless
times get
because we're in
better.
a relationship.
Yeah, especially if it's a real serious relationship.
That's what you're trying to ask, Courtney. That's what you're
Hey,
trying
I
to
appreciate you.
No
yeah,
problem.
you answered it all. You be asking the questions fucked.
Right.
Hey.
I be lost.
Like, hey, so wait, would y'all be with a broke ass nigga?
Right.
Like,
What?
He does nothing. Of course,
So
you'll be
you
like,
saying I'm a
nigga,
sugar mama?
Right.
Well, guess what, Terrell? You have questions you can ask right now. Ask a question.
Man, you know what, man? I ain't thinking no questions. What must win?
That nigga, you can critique you all fucking day, but you cannot do it. What you doing?
I asked questions last week and stuff.
You asked one question. You did a good job. So ask a question.
I have a question.
All right.
Because somebody asked me to ask this because we had a conversation about being a what's the other word that females be learning that they be saying? You're narcissist, right?
Yeah.
All right, narcissistic, right? And they say
Wait.
Narcissist.
What word are you?
Narcissist.
You picked narcissistic with autistic.
I didn't say autistic. Narcissist. Because I did not say autistic.
No, it was just saying.
So we had a conversation. So we had a conversation about that, and I was like, "Well, what's the definition of that?" Because she was trying to find out if I was one or whatever. What's the definition? And she was like, someone that doesn't have well, her exact words was someone that doesn't have empathy. Right? Yeah, that was like her whatever. So I was like, damn, that's kind of fucked up or kind of cold because like in New Orleans we was raised not to have empathy. Like we was raised not to care about other people's situations because other people don't care about your situation.
Yeah.
There's nobody that you can run to. There's nobody that you can talk to. There's nobody that gives a fuck about you. So you have to handle your shit like a man, right? There's nobody that you can lean on. There's nobody that's going to come to you and be like, you can't pay your bills? All right, I got you, son. Like, there's nobody out there like that.
100%.
So why would you sit here and stress and worry about how other people live and go about their life when they don't give a fuck about you? So that's something that was passed down to me from my dad. You know what I'm saying? And his mom passed it down to him because his dad didn't give a fuck about him. You know what I'm saying? So I told her like that's how we was raised, and she was like, "Oh, well, that kind of makes you one or whatever." And I'm just like, "Well, fuck. If it is, then it is what it is." But my question is like, does lack of empathy, depending on how you was raised or how you come up or your surroundings, does that make you a narcissist or whatever?
Narcissist.
That's not a narcissist.
No, that's not a narcissist.
That's not a narcissist.
It's the word is emotional intelligence, and that just means you have a lower emotional intelligence because you aren't able to understand, perceive it, or communicate your own. And the thing is, a lot of people are like you, but a lot of people's default is to think about themselves when times get rough. The problem is that we get mad at that and just we have to learn that when someone projects that on us, it's not about me. It's about that person.
Facts.
Because real talk, you can meet everybody with love. It's just how we respond and how we react. I read this book one time called How Faith Works by Frederick Price. And it's about, it's a Christian book. I was raised in the church, Presbyterian.
read it.
You ready? And it talks about that, like how we react and respond. The problem is most of us react. We're knee-jerk reaction. Because when you react, you just do this. Courtney hits me, my reaction is this. But if I respond, I'll say, hey, what happened? Why you hit me? You don't even know. He could be sitting here having a damn seizure. But that's a problem because most of the time people are reacting to how your action. But instead of saying, hey, this is how you are, then I accept you for that and meet you with love and go, okay, that's how you are. And I should meet you there. But the problem is after that, we project. Oh, I want you to be this way. I want you to be that. I'm going to label you something. You're not bad for that. That's how you were raised. That's how you view life. And no one could take that away. All I can do is try to show you what love can look like and what openness and empathy can. But at the same time, I have to make sure that I'm doing that from a place of not selfishness. Because most people will try to show it to you to change you. And then when you don't change, they mad.
Right.
So that's why it sucks because it's not narcissistic. It's not narcissism. It's none of those things. It's just emotional intelligence. But it's also based off of upbringing and all those things, And it's just...
upbringing got a lot to do with it. And that's when he talked about like how he mentioned the one that got away or whatever. Like I was in a relationship with a woman like, and maybe I didn't really appreciate it because I was young. I was like 23-ish or whatever. But she was, and I tell people that like she was the only woman in life, you know what I'm saying, as far as like dating outside my mom or whatever. But like as far as dating, that asks the question of like, what is it that you want? And she worked hard to make sure that everything that I said that I wanted, she was like A1 with. Like she did that.
Right.
Like she was like she put in effort to be like, all right, I'm gonna be that woman, at a young age. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna say I didn't appreciate it, because the only reason why we didn't stay together because she moved away. But that was the only woman in my whole life. I'm 37 now. Like my whole life, that was the only woman that actually sat there and be like, what is it that you want? Like, what is it that you like? Like, what do you need in a relationship for shit to thrive? And take that shit and then be like, all right, well, I'm gonna do all this shit every day on a consistent basis. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna show you what love is like. She was the only one that did that. Everybody else is like me. You know what I'm saying? And put it in me, and my role now is to be that type of person. Well, what do you want, babe? What do you like? All right, I'm gonna be consistent and giving you everything that you want, and then maybe I could get half of that in return.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I mean, I'm the same way, bro. Like, that's why I was kind of asking those questions too, to get their mindset too. But like, even then, like most time when I was dating, like my wife and the one that got away, which I cheated on her, which I feel bad for to this day, but she was like that too. Like she catered to me, but it's hard. It's really rare to find a girl who would cater to you, because you feel like you're just getting like, you gotta do everything for the girl, and you're like she's like a leech on you all the time. Like you always gotta please them, pay for everything. Like I remember even dating, bro, like going out, like you gotta buy new clothes, you gotta please her, it's always catering to a woman. But when a girl switched that role and she's catering to you, it's like, bro, it
feels good.
It feels fucking good.
And I'm gonna be real with any woman that's listening. Like, and I can't speak with women at the table because I don't know y'all, but any woman that's listening, like you could get way more of a nigga by doing that.
Yes, sir.
Than you wanting shit. You know what I'm saying? 100%. I had a chick that told me like a few months back, I wanted to take her on a date. She told me that I had to pay for her time to be off of work because she had a busy work schedule. I had to pay for her time to be off of work, and pay for the date. and pay for that date, son. And I was like, man, so you want me to pay for you to be off, to treat you, to court you, to treat you like a woman? Like, you want me to pay for all that and pay for you to be off of work? I said, that's crazy, bro.
That takes the joy out of wanting to do it.
Yeah, that takes the joy out of everything. That was just like a chore or some shit. I don't know, but that's the problem, son. Nobody wants to like put financial and all that. Put everything aside. And I feel like it's California, just because everything's high. I get it. Everything's high here. Everything's expensive. I get it. But shit, there comes a time where you be like, you genuinely want to fuck with somebody because they're a genuine ass person. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what, Q? That's another thing too. Like, if you don't do it, another one of you suckers will do it.
Oh, there's a million of them.
But that's on them.
You know what I mean? But that's how a lot of girls are. They're like, oh, if this motherfucker ain't gonna do it for me, I got another 10 other guys that'll do it for me.
Even in the gay community, that's the same. My husband, when we first got together, I literally was broke as hell. I was working 2 jobs, and I just got my studio apartment in Koreatown. It was about 650 square, or about like 500 some square feet, and it was like 650 or 750, and all utilities included. Right? I was hella broke, but I listened to him, and he was already he's already been in the Navy. It was an E5, E6, and then now he's a chief. But he had all that stuff, 6 series, top down. We went to a Chinese place right by the house, and I wanted to treat him. But this nigga ordered every fucking thing because he likes to just try shit. Now I'm looking at the thing like, nigga, no, I just have to pay first bus and deposit and shit. I'm working at a gym and a damn restaurant. Like, wait, what? And the bill came, and I was like, he's like, all right. I was like, no, I got it. I was like, oh, I forgot something in the car. And it was crazy because later on, like probably a year later or something, he was like, you know what? We talked about something. He was like, I knew you were the one. I was like, why? He said, because I knew you just moved into that studio apartment and you spent your last, because ain't nobody who got money in their bank account got to go to the car to get something. He said, and that was what you chose to do with me. I knew I wasn't going to let you go, And I think that's a problem with people because you're not listening. I've heard him talk about, and I could see his patterns, and I think men and women, gay, straight, whatever, asexual, socials, whatever sexual you want to be. Listen to the person, and if you hear them and if you see them always reaching for that wallet, that's the behavior for them. Your job as the other person is to say, hey, I'm gonna let you do that too, because there is also a comfort that they like. Courtney also likes to be the one to do that,
100%.
but also be the one where if you're not going to stop them and do that, then you have to be the one also when it's like, hey, I'm surprised I cooked you a meal or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's a problem with society right now, because we have these people and people have podcasts like us, and then they just be like, oh, well, if they really want you, they're going to do that. No, you should be the one on the other end showing them what life can look like when they don't have to do that all the time.
Right.
Yeah, that's why some relationships don't last, because like it's no feelings. Like, you know, you're not showing no interest. You're just, maybe the person feels used, or, you know, at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why a lot of relationships don't last.
100%. You know, you don't want nobody to feel used. You know.
You know what's crazy though, man? I was at dinner the other day, and it's a guy and a guy and the girls next to us, and the guy's his card declined, bro. At dinner, bro. It was at fucking, was it Morton's? I think it was at Morton's or something. Dude, his card fucking declined, and I just remember I've been in that situation before that I took a girl out, my shit declined, bro. That's fucking crazy. So I paid for it.
Oh, you did? I was asking. Oh, you was a blessing in that situation.
Yeah, I pulled him out.
I like that, man.
I pulled him out.
Give it up.
I paid for it.
How'd you do it?
No, I just went to the server. I went to the restroom, and I gave my card to the server, and I told him to pay for it. You know what I mean?
Y'all see that at Morton's? I used to be the executive chef of Morton's. I know that was probably like a $300 bill.
Yeah, it was. I think it was like 150, 160 or something.
Oh, what the fuck they got? The chicken?
They only got
The chicken and no greens.
But
No drinks. No drinks at all the whole time.
Bro, I've been there though. I've been in that situation.
That's what's up. I'm glad you said that.
But then you have to be wary, because like at Louisiana Purchase, we be looking out the little window. There's niggas that do the pocket pat all the time. Like the bill come and be like,
Man, we're not worried about that, man. Right now, this is the first time Courtney has said something to her. I felt like he had a good heart. So, normally you'd be like, no, that nigga should have came prepared. You want to take a woman out? You need to have money for that woman.
I agree with that. I was telling my girl that. I was telling my girl that. I was like, how would you take a girl out? You don't know the fuck you got that much money.
No, for sure. Yeah.
Like
now, also depending on what bank he got.
Yes, true.
Because if he got Chase, your card declines over a certain amount.
Oh, I'm not mine.
Yeah, mine do it all the time. Like I'll buy a bottle and be like, oh, so your card declined, and I have to go on the email and be like, oh, I accept, it's no fraud and all that other bullshit.
Yeah,
and shit like
don't you hate
that? Yeah, so his card probably got that. You pay for his meal. He's probably like, fuck it, right?
You gotta see his face though. His face.
Now you can tell, and I know you said
know.
you was at that table next to him. And you felt that energy. You felt him getting hot. He was like,
He was on a date too, bro. Like I remember them days, bro. I was on a date, bro, and that card declined. Because I remember we had a business with my homeboy, and he was taking more money out of the fucking account that I thought we had money in the account, but he was in the club burning that shit.
All right, so that leads to the next question then.
Yeah.
Should you date broke? Like fuck, like if you know you don't have no money, then why you going on dates?
right.
I mean,
I'm just saying, because like I was told by a woman, you know what I'm saying, if you know you don't have no money, get your shit together before you even try to date. Like then when you date when you have money.
Well,
so nigga, you gotta be broken lonely.
I mean, that's a conversation we can revert back to before. Like, you want to take a girl out, you get a quarter.
Yeah.
Every all these dudes on got game that you know they can take a girl somewhere and you know and smash. You know what I mean, sometimes you got to pay a little bit to impress.
I mean, you have to court this is off top anyway, because you're the man. You're the man. You're supposed to court.
Sometimes, bro. I mean,
you're the man. You're supposed to court. I've seen some of the females and men that don't do a court and shit like that, and them hoes is dumb as a bag of rice.
They are, but
and they're not that bad neither.
And I think it's different now these days because it's about perception these days.
It is about perception, but at the same time, like, come on,
you can take a girl out. You can take a girl out and don't spend no money, and you think you can.
I wouldn't take a girl out and not spend no money because
what would you do? How you gonna get smashed?
I'm just being real. When I go out, I do shit I want to do. I go out and do shit I want to do. I go to restaurants that I want to go to. You're my company.
Just in case it's not a good date, you enjoyed your food.
I'm gonna be honest. Like they be like, damn, bro. Like how you take a woman to BOA, you took a woman to Catch, you took a woman to what a Cowboy Star or whatever, whatever the case may be. Like I wanted to go there.
Stop right here. So, question. So when you meet a girl, right? Yeah. So you get to know her. You want to take her out. You don't ask her like, "Hey, what do you like? Where do you want to go?" You just like, "I'm just gonna go to the spot where I want to go."
Yeah.
Same.
You do that too?
Yeah.
No,
I had a chick who came into town, and then she started looking up places to go eat, and I was like, nah, like.
Okay.
You came down here. I'm taking you.
Okay.
We going. Yeah.
Now I'll be like, so what do you like? And just be like, oh,
Yeah,
I like seafood.
Okay.
That's cool.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
cool. But I'm
Okay.
going to. All right, you like seafood? Well, fuck, I love going to Catch. So Catch got good seafood. Fuck, so we gonna go to Catch.
Right. So I was going to ask you, would you go somewhere that's interesting to her too, or would you?
No, for sure. No, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like, what
Then
you
that's
like?
okay.
That's what he said. Me? No. No way. Ma.
So you're not gonna make sure she eat the food, that they're serving on the menu.
I'm a chef. I know the food good. I'm not gonna go nowhere where it's bad food. Like
Okay.
I'll be in restaurants all the time. So I was like, I know who has good food and who has shit that's trash. So
Okay.
I'm like, all right, well, fuck. You like seafood? All right, well, bet. I know this restaurant, right? Blase, that got some fire seafood, but
Okay.
I like that bitch, so I'm going to that motherfucker anyway.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to the places. So like I said, when everybody be like, damn, you be taking girls all these nights. I take people to places that I want to go to.
Okay.
So
Oh,
it makes, I mean,
It makes
I get
sense
it now.
though.
I get it now. I get what you're
Yeah.
saying. I thought you were like, she don't have no input. You
Right.
just
I
go.
was like,
Right,
okay.
that's what I was thinking too.
It's like you my company. You know what I'm saying? You want to eat, you eat. Yeah, do this.
So when do you like ease up and be a little loose with the women? Because it seems like you be like bulldog,
Ease up and be loose.
when you like, give them
like what's easing up and being loose?
because it seems like you like have a big wall up and don't let nobody in until like.
Oh damn.
I let select individuals in, but you have to show me your worth being in.
What they have to show you?
If you're not worth being in, you got. I mean, that you actually like give a damn. First of all, like if you don't give a damn, I'm not letting nobody in. Like I don't like. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But if you show that you give a damn, you show that you're a cool individual and you're genuine and you're consistent. You know what I'm saying? Then cool. You know,
Consistency really matters. To
consistency
you.
matters like 100%. Consistency matters a lot.
So question. Got a question for the women. What about having sex on the first date?
We might as well just ask this for every
If it's
episode.
somebody I know,
Every episode.
I would do it.
All right, so I got a question. Wait. She already answered. She already answered though. How old are you?
I'm 33.
33. All right, this is the Well, this is the first time that someone in their 30s said that they would have sex on the first date.
Oh,
Normally, it's
damn.
the
I
younger
thought
woman.
30s have said.
It's only if it's somebody I know though, not a random.
Trying to remember.
Nah, it was everybody who said that they'll have sex on the first date been in their early 20s. All right, 25. What you got? Don't break the streak.
No, like literally, I wouldn't have sex on the first day because it's like I'm still trying to get to know this person and like, you know, I'm just still trying to see if this person's trying to be around. Maybe not just a one night stand, just maybe, you know, more dates to come.
Would you let
So.
them
It
eat
could go either way though. You
So-
could wait 3 months and then they leave you.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm only giving him an extension to maybe a week or two to see, you know, where his mind is. But
So would you let me eat the pussy?
huh?
Would you let me eat the pussy on the first date?
I thought
Hell
you said,
no.
"Would you let me?"
Right.
Hey, he ready for Mardi Gras. She's like,
That's why I was. I'm like, huh?
You on all fours.
I know why up and down.
What that chocolate
No.
tastes like?
You wouldn't let them. You wouldn't let them.
No, it's
All right.
just like,
What
you know,
about you in the
kissing
back?
and hugging. That's about it.
Kissing and hugging. That's boring. Anybody with you in the back?
Boring.
No.
you wouldn't have sex on the
That's
first date?
easy access. Like,
Damn.
wow. Like, a lot of guys just
So
think
let's-
that's
let's
easy
take
access.
Let's take note because all the young ones that said yeah were light skinned. So let's take note that the dark skins.
I ain't part of that.
So the dark skins is the ones that saying that no, they wouldn't. But the light skinned chicks is the ones that saying fucking right, yeah.
Hey, so you never
only if
had a one
someone
night
I know.
stand. You never had a one night stand.
I never had a one night stand, but if it's somebody I know, I wouldn't mind.
Well, I wouldn't be on the one night stand then. Right?
Well, I thought it was just.
So y'all ain't never
I
had
thought,
sex.
like,
So y'all
meeting
never
up.
had sex on the first date.
Nope.
No,
Never.
I haven't.
Never.
Never. How
That's
many times you
crazy.
need to hear
Never.
never?
Man, cause I just be man. The math don't be math.
Nah. If it's somebody I know, like I have had sex with somebody that like that I
you
knew,
just
but
gotta
we
know
never
your
like
morals.
dated.
You gotta know your standards. Like if you that type that, oh yeah, you know, you just gotta know your morals.
Well,
to
you said
yourself
you
or your
let the
standards.
nigga wait.
There's no moral behind
I
it.
feel like
I have to get to know him, like you know.
You have to know a nigga to fuck.
Well, not necessarily, but like I said, it's like a balancing thing.
What's the balancing act? What you?
I mean, 9
This
times
ain't
out of
circus.
10, like 9 times out of 10 on that first date, like them colors don't.
So
be
what
matching the next day.
what if it's the first date and he's like doing everything and like damn, like this nigga prepared, like damn, okay, I might throw one or something.
Well,
You just haven't never had a date like
Girl, go
that.
ahead and be honest.
Let's keep it real.
that's something to think about.
Let's keep it
Because
real.
if the
It depends on what he's
feeling
doing.
good, yeah, right.
Yeah.
You gonna
But
be
he
like,
ain't gonna,
okay.
you at
he
the
ain't
restaurant?
gonna get the full action. He gonna maybe get a little teaser.
A little
What's
teaser.
the teaser? Just the teaser.
I'm not ready for
Just a
another
little
missionary
teaser.
conversation. No missionary.
He might gonna get a little teaser, but he ain't gonna get the full
Like,
thing.
I'm not taking all my clothes off, just
Right.
my skirt
I'm
on.
just gonna
It's gonna be a little preview.
You gonna suck the head? What the fuck is that? I'm just gonna suck the head of this crawfish.
It's gonna be a little
Nah,
preview.
I'll be
Show him
mad.
what I'm about. That's about it.
You have to leave.
I'm the teaser type. I'm sorry. I don't just give it up.
Suck the head a little bit.
So what's the quickest? You ever? What's the quickest then?
I'm rolling.
What's the quickest you ever had sex with a guy? What's the lowest amount of time?
The lowest amount of time?
Man, he's lying.
2
man.
weeks.
They lying.
You
man.
had to think too
I
much.
did. 3 days for me.
3 days?
Yeah.
That's good. That's
3
good.
days.
That's good.
Maybe like a week.
A week?
End of the week. Yeah.
End of the week?
What'd you say? End of the week?
Yeah, end of the week.
Give him
yeah.
like
She
5
said
days.
it got to be Friday. So
Gotta be
Yeah.
Friday or Saturday.
I work hard
Come on.
during the week. It got to be Friday and
It gotta be on
Saturday.
the weekend.
Because I don't do it on Sunday because I got to go back to work on Monday.
Right, because I gotta get some sleep.
Man, be quiet.
All right. So what about this?
Jesus.
What's the freakiest thing that guy asked you to do in the bed?
Piss on his face.
That's
Wait, what?
another piss one.
I was about to say, did you do it?
You're not
Did
kidding.
you do it?
Nah,
Like, word piss
You're
on
not
his
kidding.
face.
You're not kidding.
Are you
You're not
kidding or are you
kidding.
for real?
She
Not for real.
I mean, we had a motherfucker on here to talk about nigga wanted his nuts grated with a cheese grater.
Yeah.
So we're used to weird shit.
That's for real?
Really?
People do that?
White people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Dubai.
of course.
Nah, it was
Dubai.
Dubai.
It was Dubai.
Dubai.
It was Dubai.
She was in Dubai. Yeah.
Then a guy want you to pee on him?
Piss on my face. It's
Did you
squirt
do
pee.
it?
It's squirt pee.
You did it?
Oh, I was
you was
gonna
looking at
ask.
him while you were peeing on
Full
him?
on piss.
All right, it's
On his face?
Hell yeah.
Oh my
That
god!
was a golden shower.
That's
But for a guy.
so crazy.
Wow, what was he
That's
doing?
You ever had a
I mean, he was
No, you're not allowed.
enjoying
No,
it.
no one's doing that.
But wait. It's squirt piss. I did it. It's squirt piss.
That's what I heard.
It has
That's
piss
what I
in
heard.
it. It has
Has piss in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I heard it.
That's interesting. All right.
You let girl squirt in your face?
I drank that. I drank that shit
It's
before.
good for you.
I'm not gonna lie. I drank that shit before. I'm not gonna lie.
It's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Hopefully she drank a lot of water.
Hey, you a real freak. You a real freak. You a real freak.
She did drink a lot of water. Though. It was water. It was
Right.
When you down there and it just be happening.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
You just covered it. You just gonna swallow, man. You gotta be like, you just gonna keep going.
What you gonna do? Spin it back on there?
Wow.
She gonna do that to you?
What you gonna do?
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Hey. You a real freak.
I ain't play.
Hey, I remember my first squirter, man. That shit scared the fuck out of me, man.
What?
Yeah, she squirted. That shit scared me.
How did it
What
scare
did you go and do? Because you,
No.
He ran.
I know.
He screamed.
He ran to the bathroom, locked the door.
He screamed and kicked her out.
No, I just wasn't expecting it. You know what I mean? She didn't let me know she was a squirter. I didn't know she was a squirter,
They're
bro.
not
She
gonna let you
squirted.
know.
Yeah,
So it didn't make you go
think it's a
harder?
surprise.
That shit was like, I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck?
Did you
Yeah,
stop or you kept going?
No, I kept going, but I mean, that was the first time it ever happened, so I was surprised.
Did
I
it
was
feel
surprised.
better?
No, I won't say it feel better. It's like you're saying, like somebody just splash water on you and shit.
Shit fire.
Yeah,
Then you
it
start
was-
rubbing on the clit, make it come out more.
Right. That's
Nah, man. Like,
I'm just trying to figure out.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see what you guys think. Like,
I'm getting some visuals.
no, it wasn't bad. It wasn't like a bad thing. It was just like I wish you would have told me because I was like, oh shit, what the fuck?
I wish you would have
What you
told me.
talking about?
You would have. His own girl should have told you first.
Right.
She was like, I'm a squirter. How did you find out you are a squirter? Oh, get out of here, you slut.
like, what is that?
You like lying for it.
It was kind of cool though. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, man.
It wasn't bad. It was cool. It was cool.
I ain't gonna lie. So I
was
was in a
straight.
relationship with a squirter, bro. That shit's annoying to clean up though.
Yeah.
So I had to like
Multiple times a week, that's terrible.
Dog, multiple times a day.
Yeah.
That's terrible. Fuck.
Oh,
you gotta,
damn.
Multiple times a day.
You gotta clean up, clean the sofa, clean
Yep.
the bed, wash the sheets.
Yep.
Do all that, flip the mattress. It's like
crazy,
oh,
bro.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, that's too much.
Then you wonder why they never want you to come over to their house. I get it now.
He said, I just fucking
I
cleaned
get it.
up.
I get it. All
Oh
right.
man, that shit get everywhere too, man. It's everywhere, bro.
So you rather a creamer?
I like a creamer.
You like a creamer?
I like a creamer. That's my thing. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
you
like my
nasty.
thing.
You like seeing that shit coming.
Yeah, I like the creamer, bro. Yeah, I like the creamer.
Creamer? Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
What about
I
you,
kind
T?
of wish I knew what it felt like to be inside of a woman.
Hey,
This
it's-
other woman?
hey, let me tell you, it's
Yeah,
amazing.
if I had.
Yeah, it feels.
It's amazing.
So Mike had the worst experience. That's what. Yeah.
Oh, that's a hard middle
I'm
finger.
still trying to get him some good pussy for the first time in his life. Well, I'm gonna figure it out.
Mike had a bad experience and it made him gay.
Yeah.
My friend Mike had a bad experience.
way. That
Yeah.
didn't make you gay. He knew he was gay before then.
Nah, he said it was the toilet paper in her ass that made him gay.
Oh my god.
She had toilet paper in her booty.
Yeah.
That's so disgusting.
I ain't gonna lie.
So me being from the South, we like fat asses. So it's like, no. Sometimes it's toilet tissue that, what I'm saying, that don't get,
Nah,
And
bro.
he said that he had a girl, big old booty, and had a little tissue left in there. You know what I'm saying? And he was like,
She's
oh my
supposed to
God.
check that out before.
Oh my God.
You're supposed to do a mirror
She was
check.
probably in a rush.
You're supposed to check everything.
Doing rush, huh?
Yeah.
Thanks, Terrell. I appreciate you.
I'm saying, man.
She's just trying to give me some good stuff so I can.
Just stay away from hard booties. Hard booties, you gotta stay away
Put
from.
some grade
Well,
A
never
pussy
mind.
right in your face. You're gonna be like, what?
Oh,
Change my life,
I know,
huh?
like,
You
women
don't
are
like it.
just
That's probably
like,
gonna change your life. You're gonna be like, you know what? I mean, I want some of that every once in a while.
so you don't have a friend, or no, you married. Never mind.
No, actually, I
Shut
want to know.
up, shut up,
I wanna
shut
know.
up, shut up, shut up,
I
shut
wanna know.
I'm saying that.
I want to know.
If you have like a female friend that you just have sex with, like,
No, a lot of my homegirls always.
because I know
joke
some
and
gay
stuff.
men do that. Like,
Oh yeah, I
they
got some
have, like-
homegirls. I got some homeboys who are gay who like real fuck with women still.
Yeah.
Like some of them like I have a couple homeboys who are super gay and they like I love eating out a woman. They love it.
OMG.
That's their thing.
Yeah.
They love it.
It's a dope feeling though.
Yeah, so many nutrients and everything.
No, it's when they into it and they start when that back arch and they do like this shit, all that shit. Yeah, it's like a dope feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's fire. Try it out.
Mike, we're gonna pay for a girl to get on.
Oh, you never did.
We
You
were going to
never.
Vegas.
Wait,
No,
that
he's never had sex. No, because he tried, and that's what the toilet paper thing.
Oh, so you never did anything.
So that's what
So
made
did
him
you get
gay.
the toilet paper in your mouth or something?
Ew.
No, hell no.
Eating them cheeks, huh?
It was all the way in there, huh?
No. Real.
Now he's even more turned off on a woman.
Oh man.
So I have a story about that though.
I hate Terrell.
So we was in Houston, right? Code name Houston. So we was in Houston, and they had this dude that walked into the Airbnb, and they had another dude that was in the hot tub or whatever, and then in the hot tub there was like a bunch of women in there. So he walked in, and then he was like fucking with him, and he was joking back and forth and shit, and he was like, "Oh, don't worry about me, because I'm gay anyway," right? Really wasn't gay. When I tell you that them girls was like, "You're gay, so you ain't never had a female?" Nah, I ain't never had a female before.
Oh my
They got out the hot tub with the nigga in the hot tub. Both of the girls got out the hot tub, went to the dude. So you don't get turned on by girls? No. They started sucking on this man dick, playing with his shit, everything,
way.
all kind of shit, right? And he was like, "Damn!" And she was like, "Well, it looked like you getting turned on to me." And he smashed both of them girls, and because they wanted to be his first female experience, but he really wasn't gay.
You were there?
God
He
damn.
really wasn't gay.
So
I
they
plead the
turned
fifth.
him out.
He was definitely there.
He was there.
It was him, actually.
He was down
He
here
is him.
gay
He is
fishing
him.
niggas. Gay fishing. He's gone gay fishing with you.
Nah, but I know he's watching this podcast, so that's why. Well, he ain't watching it now, but I know he sees the podcast. But
Make that a clip, please do.
Yeah, they do because I told Courtney like we was in Vegas and somebody came out and be like, and you better not say this shit on this fucking podcast. Then something happened. They're like, you better not talk about this shit on the podcast neither. So I'll just be like, all right,
Yeah, man, that's funny. Holy smacks. Hey,
That's wild.
Oh no, we never got hers.
Wait,
Did you ever
what?
say yours?
My what?
What was it? The freakiest thing a guy
Yeah.
asked you to do?
She didn't say hers.
No guy's ever asked me to do anything freaky. I just
okay.
preach.
All
Go
right.
ahead, preach.
I just do stuff on my own.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Like
She initiated the
if,
freakiness.
yeah, basically. And see if they like it.
Yeah.
So what's the freakiest thing you've initiated on your own?
I don't
She's
I don't know if
tapping
it's
out.
freaky, but like I don't eat booty, but I just lick close to it, the gooch or whatever it's called. Sucking on the balls. The men really
That's
like
regular,
that.
man.
That's not regular because a lot of men don't get their balls sucked.
Terrell do that every Saturday.
No, but a lot of girls
You
don't
better
do
say
that.
gets it done. Don't say fucking do that. What the fuck?
You know what I mean?
I'm like, wow.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah.
That's silence.
Last week he told me I can't say no homo. I was over here like, okay, what's up?
What am I supposed to say?
Flag on the plate.
I hope you know my face in that clip because I looked at him really disgusting.
I wish I would have looked at you.
So what I want to know is, she said that a nigga, she initiates everything. So you never been with a dude who just had the imagination to take it further?
No.
Because I think most like the average everyday, you talk to black dudes, I assume, right?
Not just black dudes.
Not just black dudes. All right. So most everyday black dude or whatever, like there's certain levels of freakiness that they go through. You know what I'm saying? Then there's like the far and beyond. So the certain levels, once that level is reached, they think that, oh shit, I done did everything. But there's still, other shit to be done.
Yeah, I don't think I've done anything freaky. But I don't know. I don't know what's freaky because I've never watched porn or anything. So I just.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I used to didn't watch porn either. But nah, it's cool. You should watch it.
But see what
Y'all want to watch it together?
Wait.
You want to watch it together while you lick his gooch? Here's a category of
But remember we had the conversation when we talked about like the levels of freakiness changed because of social media and everything else like that.
Right,
like
right.
back in the G day, I don't say you 25, but you 33. So back in the day, like when a woman be like, "Oh, I suck dick," it was like, "Oh shit, she sucked dick." Or a
Yeah.
nigga be like, "I eat pussy," they be like,
Yeah.
"Oh shit," like what I'm saying. Then it like evolved, but now that social media is out, like everything is like normal now. So it's like, oh, well, I eat ass and I suck dick, I eat pussy, and it's just like, oh, okay, like you have to do something far and beyond to be considered freaky.
Yes,
like, nothing's
but
freaky no more.
I don't know because.
I
I
don't
think
want
I'm
nobody to do nothing beyond the regular to me. Just keep
Yeah,
that.
that's how
I
I
don't
feel
need to
too.
none of the new stuff.
Yeah.
No, nothing's going in my butt.
What's
ever.
regular to you?
Yeah.
What's regular?
Yeah.
Just penis in the vagina. Back and forth from different. That's my norm. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's my.
Why you look at me when you said it?
Because I want you to be like, well, no, you can't be saying that that's how regular people do stuff. That's my norm.
That's how you have to do it with anatomical woman.
So you just do it. Your penis just go in the vagina, not in the mouth.
No, in the mouth. I'm saying just the regular sex stuff from regular old porn.
From back in the 90s.
Things like that.
Back in the
Yeah,
90s.
good old 96.
1963.
Nowadays they be going off the chain nowadays.
Yeah, I
like,
don't want all of that.
I think sometimes.
And you gotta know what you're doing, even in the basic stuff, because that, like people, I feel like a lot of people don't even know how to do the basics. Like, so
Oh no, say what you gotta say because I've heard that a lot of dudes don't know how to eat pussy.
yeah, they don't.
Oh yeah, a lot of dudes don't.
I mean,
That's
but
a
I tell them to
California
stop.
Sorry.
Man, hell no.
You
That's
right
real.
about that. You right about that.
Terrell don't know how to eat out.
I could have taught the class, nigga. I was the first one. Nigga, you trying to clown me? I was like, nigga, I get bitches.
So that means that you know how to eat
Terrell
because you get girls.
No. Like,
Yeah,
I
that's what he
was
said. That's
always-
what logic
Terrell
says.
probably do, but what I'm
Yeah,
saying
man,
is
come on
like
now, look at this.
there's still niggas out here like there's
He
still
said
like
it's beer.
old niggas in California. There's still old heads that still get upset when you be like, nigga, I have a dishwasher. You don't call that dishwasher. I have a dishwasher that still get upset when he be like, nigga, you eat pussy? I don't eat no motherfucking pussy. I'm like, damn, nigga, you're like 40 years old. Nigga, how you never eat no pussy before, dog? He's like, I don't eat no motherfucking pussy, dog. Y'all niggas is nasty with that stupid shit. I'm like, what? Like, what are you talking about?
But then they be wanting to get their dicks up.
Yeah,
Right.
of course.
That makes no sense.
Yeah.
It didn't used to be the
It
norm.
needs to be an equal give and exchange.
No,
like
for
I
sure,
don't
I'm with
mind
that
just
too.
sucking
Not
dick
necessarily.
without getting head. Like that's fine. But you can't just be not giving head at all. Like
Yeah.
nah.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that, but I mean,
A lot of niggas nowadays like giving head. I don't know.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They'd rather do that and not have sex.
There's some that there's some that is
Yeah.
like that. There's
Yeah.
some that
Stop
is.
it, bro.
There's
yeah,
niggas like that.
there's some like that. I know.
There's niggas out here that would be like, I just want to eat I just want
Yeah.
to taste it. I just want to
Uh-huh.
taste. I just want to see what it tastes like. I'm like, whoa, like this nigga tripping.
that's weird.
That's the truth.
Man,
though.
there's
Yeah.
niggas
That's
out there
weird.
like that. Yeah.
2023. I mean, I guess this is the new generation.
Nah, that's been going on before
It's
then.
the
Nah, I never heard
it's
that.
the perks that got their dick limp.
That's
Hey,
been
I
going
know.
on in 1983. What are you talking about?
1983 now.
The years just keep
Man,
going
yeah,
up.
you trying. Yeah, you trying. You trying.
Yeah,
Hey, you weren't even born yet. What you talking about?
But you know that she's
Right,
passing
I
on all
was
these
still
questions.
watching.
Yeah, she got all the questions.
Passing on all these questions.
I ain't never had sex before.
All right, so look, let's ask you.
Yeah.
I'm going to church tomorrow.
So what's up with you?
That's because
What's up
some
with you,
future
chocolate
husband
drop?
watching.
Yeah.
What's up with you, chocolate drop? What's the nastiest thing you did, chocolate
She
drop?
never did nothing nasty.
I ain't-
She never did nothing nasty.
She said she peed on
Yeah,
him.
said she peed on the
Yeah,
girl.
that's the whole thing.
did.
Oh, you did pee on him? I
Yeah,
thought you
she
said you
did.
didn't.
No,
She did. No,
You
she
did?
said she
Yeah.
took
Oh,
a she
you
said she
shit
took a
on him
hard
too?
She
piss.
gave him a
Hell no,
golden
I
shower.
just peed on
You
him.
ain't gonna shit on him?
No,
Might
that's
as well.
that's like
Fuck.
too.
You would pee on a
nasty.
dude, but you would have sex on the first date. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man.
And she don't fart.
She don't have sex on the first
She
date.
piss on the nigga,
Well,
but she won't fart in the same room as a dude, but she'll piss on the motherfucker.
Hey,
I mean, that's what he wanted. I'm gonna
Did
give
he
him
pay
what he
you for
want.
it?
I'm gonna give him what he want.
You gonna
pay
give
you
him what he
for it?
want?
Hell yeah.
So what if he wanted something else? How much he paid for it?
He paid like $3,000.
$3,000 to piss? That's so crazy.
That is crazy.
That is
I would pee
crazy.
on
I
her
mean,
face.
shit, I ain't got no choice. Shit, if you pay no $3,000, shit, I'm gonna piss all over your face.
See what I mean?
Three
But-
racks?
But you see what I mean, son? When we was in Vegas, there was a chick at the strip club talking about this little dick ass white boy wanted to fuck, and she was like, "This white boy want to fuck me hard for 30 minutes, and he offered $3,000 and shit, some dumbass shit." I was like, "This is stupid." Right, you
Yeah,
sir,
they are.
$3,000, dog, like three racks.
$3,000 for a girl to pee on you.
Niggas is just throwing money. You know what? You know what?
Yeah, they're
you know-
kind of dumb.
And New Orleans know what that is? That's called a pass play. That means you call your brother and you be like, say, this dude dog got $3,000 just lying around for me to piss on him. I'm gonna give you his address.
He
you
said
heard
he
me?
got some
And you
more in the
gonna
safe
run in
back
this
there.
bitch and you gonna come take this man
Right,
money.
he got some
crazy.
more in the safe back
You
there.
just got three
no.
racks.
That could
Three
show you
racks.
That's what's wrong with y'all niggas now.
That's like a
The
belly
things keep
Keisha move.
multiplying.
You got 3 racks to piss on a
That's at New
motherfucker.
Orleans.
Yeah.
Yeah, like nigga, you gonna
Steal her dick.
that's a lick. You gonna
So that's
Right.
what I'm up right there.
you get residual
I
off
definitely
of
would
that.
piss on him.
Have you guys ever cheated before on your man? Have you been unfaithful?
It always
I
been
have.
a guy.
That's the piss. Hold on.
Yeah.
What about you in
Yeah.
the back? You,
Yeah, because they lying.
What's the
They
name?
lying, man. They lying, bro.
No, listen, you in the back. You piss on the man for $3,000? You would? What's the
Why
crazy
not?
what's the craziest thing you did? You ain't doing nothing crazy? Oh, you high right now. You don't care.
I know right now.
Lying.
She floating right now.
Yeah. Hey, so questions. Have you cheated on your man before?
Only because I found out that they were, even though I was wrong and should have left the relationship, but I was just like, fuck it.
What happened?
You do
Tell us what happened.
Like how they were treating?
No, you cheated, right? Mm-hmm. What'd you do?
What do you mean?
He want details. He want details.
Like how the cheating went down?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Oh shit.
Not her cutting her throat.
Oh shit.
Okay, so it was one night, me and my homegirls, we were going out, and I think it was like for my birthday or something. I don't really remember because it was a while back. And I was like feeling myself, and I seen this real cute guy because I found out the guy that I was with, he was messing around. And so I approached the dude. It was just like, yeah, you look good, you know, touching all on him and stuff like that. And then we chilled for a minute because he was in the military. And so like maybe after a week or two, we like hooked up and we did it a few times.
Damn, went down in the DMs.
So did you?
Not in the DMs, in real life.
So did your dude find out?
No.
He never found out.
No.
He found out now though.
No, he won't.
Say what's up.
He won't, because he green. He won't even watch this, so it don't even matter.
You say he Korean.
Green.
Oh, I was like, Korean?
Korean people don't watch podcasts.
You can't speak English. You can't understand.
That's crazy. That's cool. What about you? What about you?
Oh no, I never been the type to cheat. It always been like the guy that cheats.
So you always get cheated on.
No, not always. I got cheated on once. Like one, yeah. Once.
What happened?
Well, he got like a girl pregnant at the same time that I got pregnant.
Damn.
So that was a tough situation.
Yeah,
It really
that's
was. So, but he regrets that shit at the end. He still tries to hit me up, but I'm out.
So he got two women pregnant at the same damn time. Huh.
I never heard no shit like that. I never seen no shit like that.
Oh no, that goes.
Did you have the
was
baby?
bold.
You had the baby?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Of course. It's just me and my baby.
And then the other girl had her baby too?
Yeah, they still together.
They brothers.
No. my son don't have no other siblings.
Irish twins.
Technically he do.
It's called Irish
Right.
twins.
Yeah.
He do.
Yeah, genetically he does.
He's not in his life.
Who, the baby dad?
Yeah, he denies him. Like,
The baby dad is never in no life. Know why? Know why?
they
the baby
always
dad?
ask for DNA tests. Like,
The
why do
baby
you guys
dad-
always
the
ask for
baby
DNA
dad is
tests?
never in the life because the women always choose the wrong niggas.
Yeah,
Choose
you
the
just gotta live and
wrong
learn,
niggas.
I'm in my child's life.
And
What
he
do you
was so
mean?
insecure,
They
like,
probably never around.
No,
I
I'm talking
don't
about
feel
for the
like
ones
it's
that ain't.
always that the women choose the wrong. Maybe sometimes they just don't know that person. Sometimes people can hide their self, their truth, like who they really are for a long time.
Hey, women be trib too. I ain't gonna lie. Women, there are some
Just
fucking terrible women.
Humans in general.
Oh yeah, I was saying. No, I was saying.
Yeah.
I'd say it too. Trust me. I wasn't putting y'all above niggas. I was just saying that there's women who ain't shit too when it comes to the babies and all that
Yeah,
kind of stuff.
yeah.
So, Terrell, would you say guys are still worse than women, or women is worse than guys?
Wait,
He
just
can
in
only
general?
speak from a guy's
Are you
perspective,
talking about
though.
part with kids or just in life?
In life, from your perspective.
Oh no, men are still worse than women in life. Period.
Why do you say that?
I mean, because men have torn down nations and all kinds of things, like just things like just based in history. Yeah, I mean, y'all can do some damage. Like, y'all can do some shit. Y'all can say some stuff, fuck somebody up mentally. But like, I mean, ain't nobody ever pushed a nuke. But, that was a woman. Like, men destroy more than women do.
That's because men gave themselves the power, though. I think if women ruled more of the world, it would be different.
Yeah, and we not disagreeing. I'm saying like
I disagree with that.
You think?
You disagree with what?
Really?
If women ran the world, every decision will be based off emotion.
Emotions. But emotions may not be
Yeah, but they
bad, though.
can't-
It may not be bad. I feel like it's only dangerous when it's in hurt and anger and not...
Yeah,
Hurt and anger.
that's
All women are not like that. Y'all play on women to be that, and sometimes men play mind games on women to make them
I'm just saying,
become
like
that.
let's be realistic. The nation wouldn't be ran by black women. It's going to be ran by white women off of white emotion. Asians off of Asian emotion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's not necessarily a good thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, so that was hypothetical, and I was going back to pure hard facts. That men are worse because women aren't even going to get to the position to be able to do things like that. I mean, maybe in one country here, it'd be like, oh, we have one precedent, but the other countries, they're not going to be like, oh, okay, a woman going to be here, a woman going to be here, to where women is really going to run the world to where they could fuck it up the way that men have.
Right.
So that's my thing. Men are still worse than women at the end of the day.
We're going to wrap this up, though. We went deep today. I ain't gonna say nothing. Man, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you guys for coming in and being transparent, Mike, too. You know what I'm saying? Being transparent and not sensitive and stuff like that, you know? Because we went a little deep today, you know? But yeah, man, appreciate you. You guys, yeah, that was a good one today. Half this I'm gonna probably cut out anyway, so it's all good. You know? And I'm glad we went live. Lord, thank you, Lord. You know what I'm saying?
For a reason.
He said he cut it off for a reason.
Man, I'm glad we live, bro. Everything happens for a reason, y'all. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys for coming in and you know, kicking with some brothers today. You know what I'm saying?
And sisters.
And sisters.
And you forgot we're here.
No, I'm talking about you guys come kicking with us.
Oh.
Nah.
Because we here every week.
They came here for us.
We here every week. So since we're every week.
Okay, hold the whole table.
We are the table.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man, appreciate y'all. You guys want to add anything before we leave? Anything you guys want to add before we leave? Before we get out of here?
Nah, everybody continue to stay blessed.
In black.
Why you?
Black and beautiful.
Thank God I'm from New Orleans. I can't deal with all y'all sensitivity.
I'm not for the play.
Y'all got my boy Q out today, boy.
Hey,
Okay, Q, they go sissy. Let sissy. Leave alone.
All right, we got Serenade live R&B this Friday at Mead Nightclub. Dinner raise.
Whoa.
Dinner reservation started at 7. Yeah, show starts at 9.
Do it again for her. Do it again for her.
She's like, oh shit. She's like,
oh
oh shit.
He really working with.
That time was like, I don't know. Damn. Get that girl excited.
We live this Friday.
That liquor hitting good. Right.
Damn, Terrell like that.
Hey man, listen.
Okay. Clean them carpets.
Get it nice and clean for me.
Damn. Hey man, hey, better be out, man. We see you guys. Appreciate you guys for coming in, checking us out. This is the Hendo Podcast on Unplugged. We catch you next week. See you later.